got no air. We don't care.
Where we live there, yeah? Okay. We are live. Ready for the final encounter at Goodison Park between the Reds and the mighty Everton. I can't see Everton going down without a massive fight here today. I think, if I'm honest, my heart's ruling me head here a little bit, but I'm going to go 2-1 Everton.
I'm going to go 3-0 Liverpool. Just because my head's ruling me head.
Okay, well, listen, you've got to be mega confident going in. You're almost full strength. Obviously, the only saving grace for us, I think, is a little bit of rain this afternoon. The fans, hopefully, are up for this like they've never been.
They've got to be.
Well, the only thing that worries me is the fact that we've had a couple of decent results in recent weeks. Obviously, beat Tottenham, Brighton, Leicester.
Yeah.
And has that just taken the edge off the group a little bit? Obviously, they lost at the weekend to Bournemouth in the FA Cup.
Yeah, that was it.
So that tapers them three back victories. But also, Liverpool lost at the weekend to Plymouth.
Yeah.
I know you've rotated in terms of you've got a fresh first kind of 11 to pick tonight, and that's what he's gone with, barring Trent at right back. But also, I'm just hoping that there's a little bit of a disruption of the flow of, they're used to playing those lads Saturday during the week, Saturday because the Champions League or international, and I'm just hoping there's a little bit of disruption to the flow and we can catch his cold in the opening gambit of the game.
I don't think it matters. I don't think flow matters tonight. I think this is flow and form, and everything's just out the window for me tonight. This is the last game at Goodison for Everton. This is Everton are in no cups. No, they're not going to get relegated. This season's dead already. It's not the start of Feb. This is their season. This is their European Cup final tonight. It is. No cups. Not going to get relegated. Not going to get into Europe. They're just going to plod it along the rest of the season. This is the cup final.
Oh look! If we win this, there could be a DVD released.
Oh, there'll be a trophy parade.
Could be a DVD released.
There'll be a trophy parade.
But also, when you look at
trophy.
it, when you look at it, like
Rooney there.
I know he's young, isn't he? When you look at it, you've got to say, look, the title race, Liverpool go 9 points clear if they win tonight. I just feel the title race is going to be closer than that. Nobody wins it like hose. It's very rare anyone hoses it. I've got a feeling, again, where it's coming from, I'm not sure. I haven't had it in terms of the build-up to the game. I haven't really thought about the game, if I'm honest. But today I've just had the feeling like, I think Everton are going to beat this.
Listen, it could happen. Stranger things. I know they were 7-1 yesterday, now they're 6-1. So that's massive odds for the derby. I mean, don't count the last derby.
Stumbles tend to happen back to back though. So you've had a little stumble at the weekend. Whichever side you have put out, any Liverpool 11 should be stronger than Plymouth Argyle, who are bottom of the Championship's 11.
Correct. But I mean, I wouldn't even bother looking into the weekend's games for Everton or Liverpool, to be honest. But I wouldn't even look into any. This is the last game. You can't emphasise that enough with these fans. This is the last game, last derby at Goodison Park.
Yeah, but it's not for Liverpool.
No, the last derby.
Yeah, for Everton it is, but not for Liverpool. So I'm saying, could the Everton players and the fans almost boil over here? There's that much emotion involved, whereas for Liverpool,
it's a fine line. I know what you're saying.
It's just another. It's just another derby. They know it's a big game. Every game's massive for Liverpool. It certainly when you're going for the amount of silverware that Liverpool are. Is it? Look, we know it's a derby and we've got to treat it with that, but it's just another derby where for Everton, you don't want to be part of the last Everton side at Goodison to lose a derby.
No, you don't.
So it's going to sound bizarre here, but I think actually if you're offered most Evertonians a point, they'd take it. I think most Liverpudlians would take a point.
I wouldn't.
Well, no, you're not a proper Liverpool fan. We established this area. We established it earlier.
We didn't establish anything earlier.
So Cambo says when he watches Liverpool, there's certain times where he actually can't physically watch Liverpool play, so he turns around and looks the other way while the game's going.
I said that once. In one game, I turned round at the stadium because everyone stood up because it was like 10 minutes to go. I went to Barcelona and I couldn't watch because I had to turn round because my head had gone.
But this is what I'm saying to you. Imagine you had to watch like Brett Angel and some of the shite we've had to watch and we've still watched it. So it says here you're not
No,
a proper fan.
I'm not saying I watched it because it was bad.
No,
I'm saying I watched it because
no,
I couldn't physically.
I know why you haven't watched it. Why you hasn't watched it is like lots of Liverpool fans out there. They're not actually really Liverpool fans. What they are is they're fans of winning, and they get their kicks out of being a part of a winning group. So they're absolutely aligned to the outcome. So they need Liverpool to win so that they can be winners when they walk around, which is classic you. Whereas me, I'm watching that going, win or lose, this is my team, I love it. I'm not. If we win, I'll be made up. Obviously, if I lose, I'll be gutted. But I'm watching them. I'm not turning away because I'm pressurised by the outcome.
You're forgetting the shite I've watched of Liverpool over the years, home and away, and Europe. I've gone everywhere to watch.
But shite's relative. Like, you know, finishing 6th is like a disgusting, dreadful, sack the board, get rid of everyone at Liverpool type of season.
That's and that's what it should be.
Yeah, but finishing 6th at Everton, you know, Moyes is back now. He's a legend. You know what I mean? It's legendary status.
Well, it's all relative, isn't it? It's relative to the teams. Everton finishing 6th is a good season. Liverpool finishing 6th is horrific.
Yeah, well, that's now, but also, as I say, over the course of history, I've seen I don't know whether I tweeted this week, but I've seen a clip going back from the black and white days where Everton are just like these upstarts. Like this is a second division team up until Shankly turning up. It's kind of what you were. Everton were the powerhouse. Obviously, 1880, 1890, and all that. Everton have got, you know, we're a founder member of the Football League. We are footballing royalty, if I'm honest. Liverpool are
European royalty.
Like Blackburn and Man City and that, who've come online a lot later. Everton, in terms of we're the aristocracy. Goodison Park is part of, you know, football history in this country because, you know, you've had the World Cup in 1966 played there. And don't forget, Anfield is a fallout between St Domingo's Church and the Freemasons and the Orange Lodge, who were in Freemasons, the Orange Lodge, who were in charge of Everton, and a rent dispute, and that's why you end up with Anfield. We end up at Goodison. So Goodison was a purpose-built, state-of-the-art stadium for the Mersey millionaires, which was the Super Toffees. Now, the last 50 years, since probably the 70s, since you know the clubs have gone in completely different directions. Liverpool have taken over to become, you know, British champions and English champions and obviously champions of Europe. Yeah,
well, they have. Well, you can't argue it. I should say pre-50 years ago history of Everton because Everton were the original club.
No, that's just history. That's just
what I'm saying.
But
I'm saying ancestry. You said it like 50 years if it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you had a team there. You just
a long time ago.
You had a team there. You just weren't like us. You weren't like us, like what we were, like the top division side.
We were a top division for a long time, but we weren't that good. And we got relegated.
Saying you weren't like us.
Yeah, but you're not like us now.
No, well, all right. You're ahead now.
I'd rather be like us now
than like 100 years.
Like
you don't know, do you? Friedkin group have come in. Moyes is back.
You don't know what's going to come round. You don't know what's happening. But there's times in recent years where Everton have been on the cusp and they just farted it again. They just got that far.
We've established this. There's been a bit of bad luck.
Oh, you make your own luck. Come on.
There has. And we said to you, there's been a bit of bad luck in the situation. Obviously, all the English clubs getting banned from the fallout of Heysel. Ruined Everton's best team in recent memory. Then you had Kalina and Liverpool win the Champions League after being 3-0 down, which you admitted you were thinking about getting off and watching. And that made Everton have to play Villarreal in the Kalina Duncan Ferguson incident, so that stopped us getting in the Premier League. And then we had
that was brilliant,
the latest punishment for the Super Sophie fans.
Come on, what's the latest one?
Uzmanov money funding Everton. We get Ancelotti and we're moving into this new super duper stadium, and then the war breaks out. The war breaks out in Ukraine, and all the money gets.
So you're not being lucky in that sense, but you've also pissed a lot of money up the wall, and
but that's every club. You know, don't forget. Well, it is. I've seen today Robbie Keane's manager of Ferencváros in Hungary, and he's just taken Naby Keita, who you paid what 70 million for.
He basically sat here next to us.
This is what I mean. You forget that. You forget Darwin Núñez getting bought for 80 odd million, and all you remember is your net spend. Like, yous are heavy spenders. Yeah. And I know yous mightn't be comparable to City or Chelsea in recent memories, but over the last, what we're talking about, say a 60, 70 year period, Liverpool have spent fortunes every season. Even when you went through a drought in 90s. You know, the early part of the Premier League into, you know, obviously Asterix until Asterix season, because that still technically doesn't count.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then what you've got is you know, you've got one title in 30 odd years. There was rumours the Liverpool fans were coming with some kind of 30-year party celebration to Goodison Park tonight. Did you hear about this?
I've heard that, yeah. It's a little celebratory Everton's 30 years since they won a trophy.
Well, look, obviously we're having a tough spell at the minute. We are having a tough spell.
We done it at the 20th celebration with the balloons. They've made the banners at Goodison. So
yeah, well,
we'll
look,
see.
obviously, I really, if I'm honest, I don't really focus on Liverpool. I'm more on like what are Everton doing. If I was a Liverpool fan, I wouldn't even look in Everton's direction based on your club's trajectory to ours. The fact that we annoy us that much, where you track how many seasons it has been since we won a trophy and stuff like that, says a lot about you. But I'm sure tonight, Goodison Park is going to be absolutely baying.
It's got to be. Result. It's got to be. There's no other way Goodison Park cannot be. This is the cup final. This is their pinnacle of the season. They can beat Liverpool in the last game. There was a stat, they both won 41 games at Goodison.
Yeah, 37 draws, yeah.
So this is like winner takes all, isn't it, really?
Well, 41, it's only at Goodison, isn't it? 41 wins apiece, and obviously 37 draws, I think it was.
But like, that's some stat, that, isn't it, really?
It is.
41 wins apiece at
yeah,
Goodison.
Look, obviously, as I say, you've had your tail up recently, and Moyes' record against Liverpool as Everton manager isn't fantastic. It really, really isn't. And, if you look at Everton's team tonight, it's very much a team that's going to have to play as good as it can, and Liverpool are going to have to underperform. If Liverpool play as good as they can with that starting 11 and Everton do, Liverpool win 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So Everton are going to need somebody in the Liverpool rank to have an off night, and also maybe 4 or 5 of Liverpool's top boys to be under par.
What does Moyes do tonight then to counter Liverpool? I watch Liverpool every week. The teams that we struggle against, bar say Forest, who had went a toe-to-toe with us, they seem to have that low, tight, compact block and then sort of try and counter. But Everton haven't got no pace apart from Ndai, really, have they, to get that pace? And then the other team, they try and play off set plays, get a win as a corner, try and force a mistake from Liverpool, or just let us have the ball and try and force a mistake. Will Moyes go that way, or will he just do something completely different?
It's a derby, isn't it? So what it's going to be is it's going to be tight, it's going to be frenetic, it's going to be, probably a lot more physicality. Michael Oliver's the referee. He's not really card happy, albeit, the Liverpool fans are, the conspiracy theories that he's in Man City's pocket because he goes out and referees in the UAE, etc. So if obviously any contentious decisions go in Everton's direction tonight, they'll be out with the violins saying that this is another referee that's against them, etc., etc. So the referee, I think, tonight will let the game go. Michael Oliver, he tends to, unless it's something ridiculous, he'll tend to let it go, being a Geordie. And Everton's best hope is, in the early part of the game, disrupting Liverpool, forcing a kind of inexperienced player like Conor Bradley to kind of make a mistake, Gravenberch, McAllister, taking extra touches, not understanding the ferocity of a Goodison derby and the physicality of a kind of Everton team that have got huge motivation. So it'll be interesting to see how I think if Liverpool can navigate the crowd and Everton starting really bright, I think Liverpool will go on and win the game. But I think if Everton can focus on that start, harnessing the energy that's going to be coming out the stands, and we can ride that momentum wave and get a quick start, like we have done in recent home games. The Spurs game, you scored in relatively early in the game, and obviously the Leicester game, they got off to a great start. So I think if we can harness that and ride that momentum, I fancy Everton to turn Liverpool over tonight. Okay,
it was interesting what Slot said about the last derby. I think it was last season under Klopp, when the first 10 minutes we gave away 10 fouls or something like that.
This is when Everton beat them.
Yeah. So he said we need to keep our heads, use our legs but keep our heads, something like that along them lines. He said you give away 9 fouls in the first 10 minutes. He said that that's so. I think Liverpool may start slow and controlled, just to try and calm the fans down. Maybe try and make it a bit of a boring game for the first 10 or 15 minutes.
I think that's dangerous from them, because obviously if you try and start calm and someone starts frenetic, all of a sudden you can be knocked out of your rhythm, and before you know it, they've got momentum, and it's tricky in footballing terms. It can be really, really difficult sometimes to get that momentum back. Obviously the quality that Liverpool have got,
keeping hold of the ball,
running through the team, And also the pace on the counter-attack means that Everton's defensive line ain't going to get too high. So Everton are always going to be 4 against Liverpool's 3, you know, because Mo Salah and Myelenko, obviously Gakpo or Diaz, whichever one goes through the middle and the other one playing off the side. Everton ain't going to go man for man on the back there, so Everton are going to be 4 against 3 on the back line. Yeah. They're probably going to ask Idrissa Gueye to track Slobozai, whatever his name is, running Szoboszlai, sloppy eye, running from the middle of the pitch. And then you're open, you know, James Garner and Abdoulaye Doucouré can get on and get some pressure on McAllister, get some pressure on Gravenberch to try and disrupt. I don't think we're going to be good enough to get a high wave of pressure on, which means Beto pressing Konate or Van Dijk. Yeah. So you're going to have Van Dijk and Konate having a lot of ball here, probably Everton hoping to draw them in, to pick them off on the counter-attack, either with a risky pass into the midfield or with a transition through. I can't see, you know, Van Dijk going through the air against Jake O'Brien to Luis Diaz or Gakpo, because O'Brien's a big unit. Obviously Tarkowski then and Braithwaite, so, you know, and I don't think Mo Salah against Myelenko. It's probably your best matchup, but I can't see Liverpool hitting that ball. I think it'll be more balls into the middle of the pitch to try and break Everton's press and obviously get one-on-one opportunities for whoever plays in the wide areas for Liverpool.
I think it depends. I think they'll kind of Liverpool. I still think they'll play it so slow for the first 10, sucker and see how Everton are setting up. And we may go with them big diags from Van Dijk. Depends on Everton's line. Depends on where they're going to. But you're right. If Everton are going to drop, they're not going to get no joy out them Van Dijk out them Diags. I don't think Mykhalenko's probably the one, but he played well against Salah the last game. If you remember, he had a good game against Salah. So I think the Diags from Van Dijk, you're right, he may go through the middle, but I think it just depends on how Everton sets up. I think Van Dijk's clever enough to go.
Listen, Everton's best chance is they've got to come out the traps quick and harness the crowd. So Everton ain't going to sit back initially in the opening skirmishes. Liverpool are going to have to turn Everton round. Usually Liverpool are really, really good in the first 10 minutes at turning you round. Getting you on the back foot, making your defenders think about the pace and the physicality of Liverpool's front three and the midfield and fullbacks coming behind that. I think Everton's best hope is to start the game fast. If Everton want to win the game, they've got to engage this crowd early. You know what Goodison's like? Tight pitch, camber in the middle. There's a little bit of zip on it tonight because we've had a little bit of spray in terms of the rain in the city tonight. Today has been dribs and drabs of drizzle, which is good for the pitch.
And it's fucking freezing as well.
It's not warm, but it's under the floodlights at Goodison. As I say, the enormity of the contest for an Evertonian is you don't want to be the last team that loses a derby at Goodison.
But the even bigger question tonight is, will anybody wear tight?
Well, Idrissa Gueye will, because he wears them for religious reasons, which is already like 0.5-0 to Liverpool. It's like 0.5 of a goal to Liverpool. Because if you're playing in a derby and you see one of the opposition in a pair of tights,
I know what you mean.
It's you're like half a point up.
Yeah.
The thing for me is, will Liverpool get caught here just a little bit cold? Most of them haven't played at the weekend, which can be a good or a bad thing.
There's only one person who played the weekend.
Well, I'm saying it can be a good or a bad thing. It can freshen you up, but also it might just, because these players aren't used to that. They're used to playing every few days. Will it just knock one or two of them out the rhythm in the early part of the game and allow Everton to get on that front foot, ride the momentum of the crowd, and find themselves with a quick start, with some kind of momentum in the game?
You're right. I think the first 10 or 15 are key. The first 10 or 15 minutes of how the game will pan out is key. I still think Liverpool are going to try and control it and slow it and try and null the crowd a bit as much as they can, because if Everton get the crowd behind them, you're right, they get a throw in when they shouldn't have got, or they just win a tackle. That can be a gear change. Just one little instant can be a gear change for Everton tonight. And I don't think Liverpool want that. They want to control it for the first 10 or 15, see it out, let the crowd settle a little bit, and then start playing footy. Do you know what I mean?
You've got a lot of experience in that back line, like Alisson, Becker, Van Dijk, Robertson. Even on the running. So Liverpool will know. Look, we've got to dampen this crowd down, either with a good action in the game, shots at goal or a goal, corners or whatever themselves, bit of territory, or with just slowing the game down at key moments, taking that extra couple of seconds over a throw-in, or if there is a foul, just being a little bit slower to pick yourself up, just to try and take the sting out of an emotional Goodison Park. But again, you know, Everton, in my opinion here tonight, Everton have got a really nice spot of, you know, everyone expects Liverpool to lose. There's almost as much pressure on Liverpool because you go 9 points clear in the title race with 14 to go. Winning that game in hand looks a hell of a lot different than, okay, you're 6 points clear with 14 to go and you've still got to play a few of the sides in the shake-up for that.
No, you're right, but I still think, regardless of the results tonight...
Look at this stadium.
Being 6 points... It looks like Tesco.
Look at this stadium, this brand new.
It looks like a Tesco. What meal deal are you getting when you go to match? Hey.
Honestly, what a stadium.
But I reckon... What was I saying then? Forgot to see Tesco bleeding stadium looking at me.
Talking about how good Everton's new stadium was. How jealous you were.
I forgot what I was going to say because I'm looking at that stadium. It does look sick, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Wow.
Just need a team to go in there. Yeah, a decent team will be alright.
It's just mad that you got Davy Moyes coming in as the first gaffer in the new stadium. It's like you've got something brand new in a stadium. You sort of wanted to forget the past and you're going back. I know he settles the shit.
Look, he's guaranteed us Premier League with the last... Just the change from Dice to Moyes is kind of...
He was never going down anyway.
I know, but you get 3 wins that you couldn't see coming under Dice. You know, they weren't scoring goals. No matter what's happened between now and obviously next season kicking off, it's been a good appointment because you've got 9 points on the board that you were looking unlikely to get if Dice had stayed for them 5 games.
You're right.
So he had to go because, you know, the group clearly weren't playing as well as they could for him. He was holding the group back in some capacity. And as you've seen from recent weeks, you know, a new lease of life has happened to a few players under Moyes. You know, yeah. Beto's gone from not being able to hit a cow's ass with the banjo to, you know, best finisher at the club. I mean, it's not hard, that, because there's not many.
But as I was saying, that's what I was saying before. Even if you say Liverpool lose tonight, we're still 6 points clear. Can you see Arsenal going unbeaten for 15 games, winning 15 games on the bounce?
No, but it's not about that, is it?
Well, it is, because that's not.
It's momentum. So what happens is Liverpool slip up and the chasing pack go, oh, okay. Then what happens is they get galvanised by it, their results pick up, and obviously there's a long way between a bird in the hand. In football terms, is better than fucking 2 in the bush. Having the points on the board is better than games in hand. You know, Liverpool have got 3 points on the board tonight but it's against Everton, and you've still got to play them. I think it's always better to have the points there and know what you're aiming at.
I know. So what you're saying is a loss for Liverpool tonight could derail these next, because we've got some tough games coming up.
It's not just that. It's obviously the loss tonight compounds the decision to rotate and go out the cup at the weekend.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's just that little bit of anxiety added to it that wasn't there. And as we know, pressure does strange things to football teams and football clubs. I would fully expect I've been vocal about this, Liverpool to win the title, but also it's key. It's like the winning the Grand National, winning the Premier League. You've got to jump your fences, and you've got to, you know, if you do hit one and stumble, you've got to make sure that the next fence is a little bit more of a, you know, Plymouth was a stumble. No matter which way you look at it, what the team was, it was a stumble because you're out of the FA Cup to the team that's bottom of the Championship. Now the next fence is Everton at Goodison. Now, if you aren't careful here, now you think you're fresh going into it because you're rotating, but if you're not careful here, this could be another stumble at a key fence, and then you're looking at the next 14 fences going, oh fucking hell, they've just got a foot bigger.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's what I'm saying.
If you clear this tonight,
that's why I think
they look a bit smaller.
Where Wolves is a massive game at the weekend for Liverpool, because you're right. If we lose tonight, the pressure on us to beat Wolves at the weekend is massive.
Was another team fighting for its life?
It's massive. So that game automatically becomes huge. Whereas if we win tonight, that's not a losable game, but there's less pressure for us to win that game. I still think, regardless, we're 6 points clear. I can't see Arsenal. I know what you're saying. It could derail Liverpool. It could give Arsenal a second wind. I can't see Arsenal having a perfect season from now till the end of the season. I don't think they're good enough. So I think we can afford to lose 3 games to win the league, Liverpool, at this point right now. I think Arsenal are going to lose definitely 1, maybe 2 more games.
You're forgetting here, you've still got to play City again.
Yeah, but we've got Wolves.
You've still got to play Arsenal
City,
again.
Newcastle.
Chelsea.
We got some. They're not easy.
Like I'm saying, like you're going, you know, but again, you've still got it. And if you lose to them teams, momentum and point, it's all good and well going, well, they've got to lose 3 games and they've got to be perfect. And as we know, there will be twists and turns between now and the trophy getting handed out. You know, when that, you know, final day is, whether that's hopefully, I think all the neutrals everyone wants to see the title go down to the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't.
Everyone, well, I know you don't, but everyone wants to see it go down to like the last kick, the last few minutes of the last game of the season. Now, someone wins it, you know, in late April, then it's not the same. And very rarely do we see that in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Very rarely did we see someone absolutely skate and canter in. It always has a few twists and turns. And I just think Arne Slot's fairy tale after the weekend, I'm just like, oh, this mightn't be the fairy tale first season for the new manager that everyone thought it was going to be. Because everyone thought Plymouth are out. Liverpool, Plymouth under Rooney were dreadful.
Yeah.
You know, new managers come in, you know, picked up a couple of points here and there, but like they haven't set the world on fire. Doesn't matter what, you know, Liverpool still had more than enough quality to have a better than bottom of the championship side available. Yeah, if you're if you're not capable of being bottom of the championship, you shouldn't really be at Liverpool. No,
it's right. I mean, but regardless of, we had a couple of players who were really under par. Elliott was crap. Chiesa was crap. Jota still getting back to fitness, but the rest of them were like fringe players plus a lot of young players, and it was like it was an audition for me the weekend for me, and they failed the audition, the young kids. It was like, I did feel sorry for some of them, but I just think they should have beat Plymouth. They did have enough on quality on that pitch to beat Plymouth, and we never beat them. So there's no excuse in like saying, oh yeah, we didn't have our 11 men. Yeah, we didn't play our first team, we know that, but that team still should have beat Plymouth. But I'm still not that asked that we never.
So you must be gutted you're out the FA Cup.
No, I'm not asked. Honestly,
see, that's how you know he's not a proper fan. See, I told you it's attached to winning. If a proper fan, if we got beat by a better team, you go like they were. To lose to Plymouth, you go, fucking hell. Like,
no, but that's it. I didn't even watch second half.
But the teams are relevant. Your football club has exited a big cup comp. It's a major, the FA Cup. It's seen as a major competition. It might have been downplayed because of the way it's thought of in the last few years, but it is a major competition.
Well, it is, but just show something. Maybe I did tweet about saying, did Slot disrespect the FA Cup? Because I think he did a bit, actually. Whereas in the past, Klopp would always play a weakened team, but he'd always have the big guns on the bench. He'd always bring on a Salah, and he'd always bring them on. But Slot left 11 players back at home with their feet up after roast dinner on Sunday. They didn't even travel. So it's like, you can go through Robbo, Kanate, Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent, Gravenberch, McAllister, Jones on the bench when he was injured. Diaz, Gakpo, Salah, they were all left back at home at Liverpool, so the feet up. So is that disrespecting the cup a little bit? I probably think it is, yeah.
Win the cup there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
30 years ago.
Well, I'm saying it's still nice to win the cup. It's a major, isn't it?
What's that say? Sorry, Elton guest, that's why they call it. Oh, God.
It's going off the
Look at that. At least that is empty cabinet is easy to move 30. That's quite funny, that. Come on. That is quite funny, come on. See that nowhere? A Liverpool flag at our end. At least an empty cabinet is easy to move after 30 years.
If you know your history. Is it? And if you know your history,
you know it was
go back and look through the history books.
And if you know,
just go and look through.
That was over 30 years ago.
Do you know what I mean? Just go and look through that trophy room.
When does this
got a bit of crossover?
When's the crossover from history to ancient history?
Well, look, yous have won one more Premier League than us.
Listen, football didn't start in '92. Come on, we know that.
One more Premier League than us. That's a statement of fact.
No, football didn't start in '92.
Well, I'm just saying that is a statement of fact. Liverpool have won one more Premier League title than Everton, and even that's got an asterisk next to it. Do you mean there's no fans in the stadium for half a season there? Okay,
so if you're talking about history, yeah, and then you're saying we've won one more Premier League, so are we discounting anything pre-92?
No, that's just a statement of fact. If we want to go back into like 1890 now, like Everton can talk about.
You're talking about your history, and then you're saying,
what if Everton got 11 league titles?
I think it's 11, yeah, 11 or 12, isn't it?
Everton 11.
What are we at? We're at 19.
Didn't even know you'd won one.
Well, obviously you're a millennial, aren't you? So you.
I am a millennial. Yeah.
When was you born?
96.
Fucking hell.
When was you born? 70.
83. I was born 83.
But that's the thing about it is obviously the modern era Liverpool fan hasn't seen league title after league title after league title. I thought it was big watching Liverpool. Well, I'm saying I thought it was big watching Liverpool. Certainly in the last couple of weeks, because you're hearing the fans now going through the repertoire of songs that obviously when they were dominant in the 80s and that they're going through, you know, win the championship in May live, because I'm like, I haven't heard this for a long time because Liverpool haven't really been that confident about bringing home the championship at the end of the season.
No, you're right. Yeah.
So it's interesting for me to listen to it.
Yeah, you're right.
And obviously a new era Liverpool fan are learning them songs.
I know. I took our Hardy the match last week. She haven't been for ages. On against Spurs when we beat Spurs in the cup, and the repertoire of songs that game. And she was like.
Did you have like your hymn book out relearning them because you don't know them as well? Was it like going to church where you get like
I have my Google search out.
So what scores are you going for then? What are you saying?
3-0 to Reds. Come on now.
It's got to be
3-0.
3-1. I'll give you a goal at Goodison to see it off. Like.
All right.
3-1.
Come around here. Yeah. I've got our pen and Cass in the studio tonight. They're watching the last derby.
Cass was a kid on the couch.
Come here. What score are you going for? You have to stand here.
Joe's lad. Can we just look at his scarf?
I've got a son who is
can we look at his scarf?
Unfortunately, he's a Liverpool fan. There's always one in the family.
One of the biggest blue families in Ayton.
5-1 Liverpool.
Yes,
5-1 Liverpool. Oh my God, right, get over there. I'm only speaking to you. 5-1.
Yeah.
We've got an Evertonian here.
Boo. That's all you can say.
2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton. I'm going 2-1 Everton as well. Good. So we've got a
mixed race family.
We've got 3 Liverpool victories here. 5-1, 3-1, 3-1.
I'm going 3-0.
3-0? Not even giving us a goal.
Beto against Van Dijk and Canate.
Did you not see how good he was against Leicester?
Like you're playing Leicester.
Listen, you were playing Plymouth last time.
We didn't have a hard team.
No.
Everton score a goal? It's 3-0 or 3-1.
Don't let your heart rule your head. I'm thinking Everton can't score. The last derby at Goodison, they've got to score a goal.
No, what have you scored in the last 2? Isn't it like 7
I've done a bet builder here.
Last derby at Goodison, Everton have got to score a goal.
Yeah.
I think someone's getting sent off, and I think Gay's getting booked. Could be Gay getting sent off. I think he's got
They've got to score a goal.
I've done over 2.5 goals. Gakpo anytime, a red card, and Gay to be booked at 55-1.
Yeah, I'm not betting on throwing your money away on the emotion. I'm just watching. I can't obviously back Liverpool, can you? If you're a betting man, you've got to favour Liverpool. You know, you could take your heart out of it and look at the quality of Liverpool's starting 11 compared to Everton's. But as I say, it's a derby. Last one at Goodison. Strange things have happened. I said to you earlier, if there is a God, Everton win tonight.
But it's a good job there's no God then, isn't it?
Well, if there is, I'm just saying, if there is, he makes Everton win. I think he looks after the toffees tonight. Certainly doesn't let Liverpool win.
Yeah, he does.
Would the draw?
Jesus was a cop-out.
Would the draw be a? Would you take a draw now?
No. Listen, the thing is, I want to win. I don't want to lose or get beat. Or I don't want to lose or draw. I want to win. So I think looking at that team, we should win. It's not like it's going to be a tight game on paper. No, we should win. The only thing that could swing against us is the crowd, and the whole event itself as being the last derby at Goodison. That's going to play against us massively, and it should do. That's why I said we need to control the game for 10 minutes, settle the crowd down. As you said, maybe have a shot at the bar, get a corner, get a couple of corners on the ball, just something that can quiet the crowd a little bit. We don't want it to go against we don't want Everton to win a big tackle or to do, because that'll kill the game for us for half an hour, because you'll be on top then.
There's a few more games in the Champions League tonight, isn't there? Celtic are playing Bayern Munich, just seen there on BT. I can't see Celtic getting anything that. I can't see getting a result. Obviously they're at home, so the atmosphere will be a bit of a leveler in terms of making it intimidating for Bayern Munich, but you can't see Celtic beating Bayern tonight, can you?
No.
But Bayern are a fantastic version of themselves, but you've got to fancy them to turn Celtic over. Harry Kane.
I think it'll be a big score.
Oh, at Celtic Park even, yeah. Go on, we're going for that atmosphere.
I'm going for fun.
We built this city since 1978.
We built this city. On pots and pans. That's what
we have
built
built
it on.
every stadium in Liverpool. Cass, good point. For all 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it weren't for us, you'd be playing at
go on.
Yeah, somewhere out there, Southport or somewhere like that.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen they're getting a new stadium.
It looks quite decent. It looks better than the Tesco Stadium down at Bramley Moor.
Do you know what though? There's something about Goodison under the lights. I know there's a few obstructed views in there tonight.
A few?
One or two. But there's something about it. There's something about the close proximity of the teams in the tunnel. Do you know what I mean? Like these new modern stadium, everything's spaced out and everything's like sterilised. where there's something about the quirkiness of the stadium.
It's got the old Highbury feel, hasn't it? Like,
I know they're trying the bollocks off with the flags and all that, but it just just seems a little bit forced for me. It does look good, but it's not taking on everywhere else in the stadium.
Listen, it's not. I'm giving that to Everton. It's not. They brought their own flags. I hate these clubs.
Is that right? Is it?
What?
Are they their own flags? Are they?
They've got to be, haven't they?
That's not what I've heard. That.
Oh, you don't messing, aren't you?
I think they're doing the Liverpool one where they
They're
put
not
them
their
all
own
in.
flags.
No, I think there's a flag. No, it's not that. I'm sure I've seen something like there's like a cooperative come together to put them in there. Oh, here we go. Said cars coming here.
I've used a little tingle then, because I have. Come on, Reds.
Liverpool look
Relaxed.
cool, calm, calculated. Yeah, to be fair, the Everton lads,
What's Everton's training jacket all about though? Looks like it's...
Wait. Can't you? Have you not?
No,
We're not got it on his phone there. Don't know how you're going to stand in shot here to see it. You have to stand there, but
you
can
could
shot,
sit. You could sit there.
You could sit like on the side.
See here, where the
You'll have to be quiet.
Yeah, to watch it.
Just can you?
There's a little chair
just get
there.
2 chairs.
Oh yeah, because we've only got the one screen
that
now.
penny by me.
Just get in there, but just watch it.
Just
Don't
watch,
stand
see
on
where
them,
that
things. Turn it that way. Turn it that way.
Yeah, you can see it there.
Go on, can you see from there? Yeah, we're in. Are they out? Yeah. See them in.
No, they're out there.
I can't see.
Come on, the Reds!
I can't see Everton not being up for this tonight. It doesn't.
Got to be up
It
for
doesn't. It doesn't seem. Doesn't seem as raucous as what I thought it would be. Thought it'd be a little bit more.
I don't really see the crowd at the minute. You can't really hear it, but I mean, I can't really see the crowd. It's just...
Like that's
I'm alive.
Our bench is not
by
great,
the way,
by the way. Our bench isn't great, is it? When you look through Keane, Jack Harrison, Ashley Young, Alcaraz,
got nothing who can change the game for me.
Sharif and Heath.
Alcaraz, I don't know much about him.
There's 2 kids on there.
Is he attacking midfielder, is he?
No, he's just a little scrapper in the middle of the park. He's not a bad little player, but I'm saying 60 minutes of this game, like we've got to start quick, because if we haven't got something to hang on to, we ain't got much coming off that bench.
If we control the game and I've used Jason for 60, yeah, it's you run on your legs off, it's over.
But also, you're going to look now, your bench is going to come up, and you've got a few options off the bench to change the game if it's not going for you.
We'll have Jota.
Yeah, you got Jota, you got Trent on the bench, and
Nunes.
The main man, Nunes.
Elliott,
Jota.
No, the bench is good, but it's not.
Jones will replace Slobzai for his running money.
Probably.
Jota will be there if they need a goal or they're chasing it. Obviously, you've got Trent to change.
Endo might come on with like 5 to go.
Endo to shore up. But I'm saying it's not Liverpool's maybe strongest bench. What's happened to Chiesa? Why isn't he on the bench?
Because he's fucking crap.
I gave him a big G up the other day as well. I thought he'd be good. I didn't see the Plymouth game. He was crap, was he? Was he dreadful?
Do you know what? He was trying too hard.
I thought Elliott was trying too hard. I know sort of Elliott
was trying to do too much.
He completed 1 out of 10 dribbles.
And he's injured again.
I don't know. He's just
on the bench, is he? He must be injured.
He must be injured. Or Sloss just said, "Listen,
I like him. I thought that I didn't realise he was going to get through in there. I thought he'd make a big impact to the end of the season. But if he's acorned his own ball,
he's failed his audition the other day. That was his game. Where it's
not his game. FA Cup against Plymouth. Sorry, he's more used to playing in the Champions League. That's
what I'm saying. That he should be above that. He should be above that game.
But don't forget, it's his first FA Cup game on a foreign territory. It's gonna be such a baptism of fire, that.
But to be fair,
he's looking at the table in Italy. If you look at the bottom of Serie B, you're going, this is an easy night's work for the top of Serie A.
Yeah.
Because the gulf's massive.
That's what I'm saying. But he should.
You can't buy and sell him on the back of his performance away in the FA Cup in February.
If he's completed 1 out of 10 dribbles against Plymouth,
we all have an off day. You're talking about he's not probably used to the pitch and the conditions and home park. He's probably thinking, where am I? Yeah, not that it's an excuse, but he's not going to be used to that type of FA Cup occasion and the baptism
and to be
of
fair,
fire.
they defended like you've never seen. Their centre half lost his tooth and everything.
And it was one of them.
And he would head your foot. You know, remember like
John Terry's. He had 3 big meatheads through the middle, didn't he?
Well, was a Ukrainian centre half or something.
We are slightly behind on the stream, by the way.
All right,
on your stream or my stream?
Right, here we go. He's kicking off now.
Yeah,
you'll be like
this is going right on Robertson as well. They're going to
tell me when it kicks off.
It's going right on Robertson here off the kickoff.
Yeah, it is. Off.
Good luck, lads. Anyway, good luck. Look at this. Good luck.
Come on, Pen.
Good luck.
God, I'm fucking
5-1.
miles behind.
Oh, nice.
They'll have
Oh,
that
come
foul. We'll
on.
have that foul. Come on, you can't have that.
Come on.
Do you reckon we put the volume up a little bit?
Yeah, it gives a bit of atmosphere, doesn't it? Can't have that. Diving already. A big Ali McCoy on the commentary. That's a plus. Him and Fletcher aren't bad. These noise pollution's not on there. Oh, he started a bit shaky, O'Brien.
Didn't expect big long balls in there, like against
Does Liverpool always turn you? Offside.
You thought that was a pen then, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I knew it was. He has gone Diaz through the middle.
I told you.
Yeah, he does. Gakpo's so
good
good
on
off the left.
See, it was his tackle, wasn't it? Early, O'Brien there, and then he's just had a little swipe at that clearance without making a good contact.
From Robbo.
Yeah, they're offside.
Yeah, two of them are offside, yeah.
But I'm thinking here, Everton's back four and goal. You're going to have a really good game. Like they're going to have to overperform.
It's going to be 4 against 4 a lot of the game because Szoboszlai actually goes centre fireworks. You know, we're in the turnover. All day. Time there, can I say? What the fuck was that?
Played. This is where Everton need to be. Don't even tackle him.
Well in.
But this is where Everton need to be, up right in the faces without giving away silly free kicks, getting that pressure on them, forcing Liverpool to get caught up in the occasion.
I like McCoy, but I wish he stopped calling him Fletch.
Was a bit too familiar. That is his name though,
I know,
Fletcher.
yeah. But alright, Fletch. That's me Scottish accent, by the way.
I'm sure I get free TNT on me fucking thing.
Are you miles behind?
What?
See, I just think I don't think that's a route map for Everton.
Hasn't kicked off yet.
Everton are hitting long balls. Tahi's gone long there to the corner.
You can't go long against Van Dijk.
Against both of them, they're one-on-one machines, aren't they?
I think the 1 and 2 in terms of aerial duels or something in the Prem, something ridiculous.
This is Everton's matchup, isn't it? Here, trying to entice them into that kind of mid-range.
This is Liverpool's game where they just take the time, slow it down, keep the ball. But I think Liverpool want Everton to come.
Well, again, Everton have, at some point here have got to. Yeah, there we go. This is the kind of trap you've got to set.
The turnover.
He should have
gone forward there.
Yeah, he's sent like this ends up back to keeper. Now we kick it long. Beto's got to play forward there, in my opinion. Too. I think it was Decore making a little bit of a run.
It's a bit sloppy, innit? It's a bit scrappy.
It's a derby, innit?
Why are they going long like that again?
Everton. Don't really know what to do yourself, if I'm honest. You can't really play through, Everton aren't really going to play through the thirds.
I know, but you're going down Van Dijk's throat twice in 2 minutes. You just try and keep it. I'll just try and just give it wide. Just at least go the channels or something. Everton, you're going to do it that way.
Turn. See, we're not going to win. You're not going to have any success kicking it against the
big unit.
The two big fellas there. Like you got to play a little bit. Good pass. Here we go.
Oh, that was a bad move. That.
Pull it back.
Oh. This is what we did once in the first 5. We didn't want a corner.
Tell you what, some
you have
noise
to put
in
it
there.
better. It is, yeah.
Make the change.
I think it was offside. It would have gone forward.
It's got to be a better cross. It's got to be a better cross.
Oh yeah, I don't like this. You know, I hate watching this.
How can you be that nervous when you've got so good of a team? Like imagine your team was crap like ours, and we're still confident. It's bizarre.
I've seen us farted so many times. That's why.
I don't like that.
Against Robbo,
like
it's offside. Against Robbo, that's where Everton are going to target them. Conor Bradley's decent in the air, so you won't get much joy there. But instead of going down the middle, you've just got to go just hit the channel.
Lindstrom's not a physical outlet though, is he? He's
he's
a bit more of a runner. He's not going to put any physicality on you.
But that's what you do against Robbo there. It's one of them. Lindstrom give it and go, spin him like he just done then, and get him behind him. That's how Robbo gets sucked in quite a lot.
Everton are trying to press here in a kind of loose 4-4-2. Decore's jumping up and trying to get some pressure on Van Dijk, but obviously the flip side of that is obviously Gravenberch playing in that little pocket behind.
tense. See, this is what I think we control if the first 10, and then we may do that what Van Dijk does there with the big tags. Oh, well, then more. Run at him, lad. But this where he isn't Trent here.
That's not bad.
Well in, lad.
He's got that in the dish though. Brandthwaite booted it right over his kipper on the way out. Good
He's
throw
a
in.
big unit, Brandthwaite, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good player.
What, is he just getting back from injury, do you reckon, this season? That's why he's not peaked. He had a bit, yeah, he was out for a few months, wasn't he?
Forget he's a young player. Do you know what I mean? Young players go through peaks and troughs, don't they? They don't play like unbelievable all the time. So I think it's just a case of him, as he's developing, just going through a little bit of a flat spot. It obviously coincided with the team and the manager being replaced and the team not firing all cylinders.
Yeah,
you know, he had a bit of an injury problem to start the season, hasn't had a full pre-season, and it can really disrupt a young player. But I think he's going to be
a top player.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to Man United in the summer helped them, because I don't think anyone goes there and does well. Oh,
no. Oh, come on.
Threw his arm at him. Threw his arm at him. I think he could have done better there with the ball. I think he could have.
He's not. Kanate's quick.
I think he could have done a little bit better than play that ball to the corner a bit earlier. Actually drove with the ball there.
He was a little bit of miscommunication with McAllister and Van Dijk in the middle there. I think that was Van Dijk's ball and McAllister tried to play it. So I don't know. If there's no one shouted there, that was stupid. But you're not beating Kanate in a leg race. He's quick.
You know, it's. I was saying, if you're Liverpool, you're happy because Everton haven't really caused you any problems. You've had loads of possession, but again, on the other side, that you haven't really created anything yourself. But they'll be happy taking a bit of the sting out the Goodison crowd.
Yeah, I said that's exactly what I wanted in the first 10 or 15. Was kind of don't give any stupid, like, look, make sure you win your 50-50s. Don't give any sloppy passes. Just keep the ball. See what their game plan's going to be.
I mean, the thing for Everton is you want to press them, you want to get the crowd engaged, but they can't come high because that back line doesn't want to give Liverpool's forward-thinking players space and obviously an opportunity to get at them.
But we need that. Van Dijk's our quarterback. We need him to be making sure he's the playmaker of Liverpool.
There's a big problem here for Everton in terms of they just can't get close enough to get pressure on them, and obviously Goodison's a smaller, tighter pitch. Liverpool are having it pretty much as easy as they want to build out to get into Everton's final third. Look, we just can't get enough pressure on them.
What if we can keep the ball and we're good enough to keep the ball.
Right?
We can keep the ball and we're good enough to keep the ball. I just think if Everton do this for 60 minutes, they run out of steam.
Yeah, well, like the key is they're not going to be like. There's no point pressing if you can't get near it. They're almost better dropping off and becoming an even deeper block. Well, yeah, because you're just wasting energy trying to get pressure on. You're better dropping 5 yards deeper, 5 yards narrower, and actually not trying to press Liverpool in their own half, bring them onto the half.
That's what I said to you before. That's how teams have had a little bit of success against us.
Well, we can't do that at Goodison, though. The fans aren't going to allow you to sit back at the last Goodison, you know, and not try and get after Liverpool and put a bit of physicality on them.
No, yeah, I think, but that's how Everton's game plan should be. You're right. Let us have the ball and wait for a little mistake.
See, for me, these are chances now. Take your time, load the area, and service it. But also, if Liverpool do win the first contact,
win second ball.
Pick the second ball up. It's a good diag, that, to be fair.
I don't think we were ready.
Everton look a little bit nervy here in terms of like just a little bit hesitant to play forward.
This is the ball that he's. No.
That caused a little deflection.
That's the one-on-one there. I think Everton, more than Conor Bradley for me, the one-on-one Everton need to focus on is Robbo. He's offside anyway. Yeah, carry on.
I think the other side, only because of the inexperience there. Like Robertson, all right, it's maybe not at his peak physical, and there is a little bit of a chink in kind of getting at him and. You know, the Chelsea boy, Madawaki's shown that at Anfield earlier on the season. A few, but that was the first game I seen the real chinks in him. But obviously, he's still experienced. He still knows how to manage the emotion of a physical, kind of intense, frenetic derby type game. Whereas Bradley's, you know, no matter what we think, he is relatively inexperienced for this type of match.
See, that's 3 fouls give away in the first 10 minutes. I mean, I don't think that's what Slot was saying. McAllister's culpable for a few of them little cheeky off the ball. When he's just passed it, he says goes in like that. See,
That is a foul.
well, it's a foul, didn't say it wasn't.
I know, but I'm saying like you're going on there like.
No, I'm saying I don't know why we're lunging in there. We don't need to. That's what Slot was saying. Use your legs, not use your brain, not your.
I'd keep this side. Wouldn't even launch it in.
He's done it.
Oh, he's done him.
He's done him.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Is he offside?
I don't even see
Oh.
anything. I'm gonna have to come and watch it with you.
Come on, the
No admin tonight. It's all about the football.
The big donkey scored.
I'm gonna have to come watch it. I'm gonna fucking sit there, mate.
Come on, the short donkey himself.
What I say to you, we start bright. You just switch off, just bumps him. Wide free kick. Runs off the backside of him, bumps him.
He's
No, he bumps him back on.
He's watched.
3-1 up.
Yeah, shut up, you little dog.
Bumps him. It's a simple set play that undoes them, look. Just runs on. Oh, he's well on. He's well on. Bradley's playing him on. What a finish from the main man. So simple that, lads. Get in there. Up the toffees.
Oh, I just had to rub it into Sonny because he was saying he just sells Xbox in the red.
What happened there?
What's a great fin. Oh, it goes through his hands as well. It goes through his hands.
Into the net. Put it into the red net.
It goes through his hands.
Anyone in from the shop?
Oh, the goal scorer, please, Noah.
But we don't care.
Perfect start from Everton. Said to you, got to start fast, get the crowd engaged.
They want, he's got red there, but we don't care.
Great finish. I mean, the catch would save it for me. Goes through underneath his armpit, but I just don't think he's expecting someone to get in that easily. Take your time now. Take your time now. We've just got to keep this atmosphere. Another goal would be key. If we get another goal for our time, just settle us down. What did we say? 2-1?
That was awful, that.
Campbell went for 3-0, so he's already after 12 minutes.
I'm out.
He's already wrong.
Well, you could change it to 3-1.
No, can't change it now.
Oh, come on.
Stupid.
We could have made it.
Be a yellow
Stupid.
card, that. Just charge into him.
You're getting frustrated. That's it. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, it looks right at him and just runs at him, look.
I mean,
Stupid, yeah.
yeah.
Oh
that-
my God, what happened there?
You-
I just don't know what.
if you're Everton there, he just scored, you're buzzing. You're just absolutely buzzing when he does that. It's just a chance again. Turn Liverpool around, make them defend, pick for the
Again,
kick
it's
it long.
just a sloppy set. Just a sloppy set play, what we weren't switched on.
Again, is that due to having the weekend off? Hey, is that
Might-
due to having the weekend off?
I don't know. I honestly don't
You know,
know.
just getting, like, as I say, you know, you just miss that regular routine all of a sudden. First 15 minutes, you're just a little bit, like, you know, not saying shell shocked, but also you're going from.
Oh, he dived as well there, but no, doesn't matter, he dived. He did dive, doesn't matter, forget about it. He shouldn't have scored off that.
Who are you saying dive
He
there?
didn't
LDI?
dive, yeah, he dived, didn't
McAllister's
touch him.
clattered
He
into him.
didn't touch him. What
Doesn't
did
win
you,
the ball.
he just showed the replay, he didn't touch him.
But that doesn't mean it's not a foul.
Yeah.
He's obviously overcommitted. Oh, come on.
Must be Egyptian, aren't you?
That was, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably a foul, yeah. It is probably a foul. Yeah, all right. It's probably a foul, yeah. Not more. But I do think in the eyes was fouled by McAllister.
Well, McAllister didn't touch him, no.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not a foul. If he's cutting off that space and he has to jump to get out the way.
Excuses, Liverpool fans.
Right, I'm going to have to throw you two onto the couch again. You're not going to watch it if you keep chirping up here. Just sit and watch it.
Oh, I can't believe this.
What did you think? It was just going to be a cakewalk? Did you think
No,
they were
I
just
didn't
going to give
think
you the
that. I
title? Just
thought-
going to let you beat us at Goodison? Yeah,
But
just
it
let,
is now,
like,
look.
it's only 100 and odd years of Everton history that's at stake here.
I said to you before, this is what's Everton have got at stake. Yes! Get in! Yes!
It's good good header, that, to be fair.
Oh! Yes, nowhere!
Come on! You scored?
Macher, little glancing header.
It's a good header, to be fair.
What happened to Tarkowski, though?
How's he?
I was going to bump Tarkowski for the header,
I
though.
don't know where he's come from. Trying to work out where he's come from here to get in there.
Yeah. Feel that. I knew
Come on! Who's got the assist?
Was it Szoboszlai?
Salah. Oh, is he offside
No,
there?
Miles on.
Salah.
Salah got the assist.
Of course he did.
That was
Oh.
Salah.
Oh, it's a great header.
Salah.
Tell you what, look at that.
Pickford's little arms, look. Pickford's got full arms, too small.
It's right in the corner, to be
No,
fair.
he's not. It's a great header.
Pickford's arms, think of that.
Oh.
It's a great...
Right, 0-0, lads. Come on. Remember that Sunday League.
It's a great header, to be fair. I mean,
I know.
it's hit the side net, and there's not really much Pickford can do about that.
Oh, no, we're still going to win. Don't worry about that.
Early days, listen, you weren't expecting the Toffees to take the lead there. We haven't really created anything.
You haven't? Yeah, but
Literally
neither have we.
one free kick. I know, but look, you're back in it. Great ball in from Salah, to be fair to him, and still had a lot of work to do on the header. I mean, how's he ghosting in the box there? Who's the midfielder tracking him? Oh, yeah.
What's he done there?
Oh.
No.
Oh, you can't see it either?
Listen,
He's about a week behind. Still 0-0.
I've got to watch it.
You can't not watch it now. Right, the admin's coming over to watch it now, so anyone talking, asking questions. I can keep an eye on this here.
Are you on the YouTube?
I'm on the YouTube, yeah. What's your knee?
Didn't need to go there, you're forcing it. And
That's
ball.
handball. How would he give that there?
He's the one who gave you the throw in just before as well.
Oh, that was a throw before though.
I thought it was to Everton, but he gave it straight away to Van Dijk.
Oh, that was all. That's a flick. Ref, come on.
Has he got his tights on at Drisser? He has, hasn't he?
What is it with the religious? Is it because he can't show his legs? What is it?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Could not tell you.
I've heard about it now that it's a religious reason or something, but
You're gonna if you're eating Pringles and that, yeah, you're just gonna absolutely kill the sound on the.
just
Would
sucked
that not
him.
pick that up? No.
Sucked him.
Assist this season, Mohamed Salah 14.
He's ridiculous.
Do you reckon he signed the contract yet? It's all
don't
gone
know.
quiet, all that, isn't it? What was interesting that Fowler said he thinks two of them have signed, and obviously Trent hasn't. But obviously they won't release it because it makes
Trent look like a
worse,
knob.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's true, but it could be.
Well, Salah and Van Dijk look relatively happy. Do you know what I mean? They don't look.
Why
Like,
would
they
you
don't
be
fit-
happy?
Well, I'm saying they don't look like the contract's running out and they're doing the final lap.
No, yeah.
Either of them. So it looks like they're quite confident that there's going to be.
Salah's always been a numbers man, and he wants to break records and numbers. He loves that. You know, he wants to break this record and the next record, and so he can't do that over in Saudi, can he? Really? Once he goes to Saudi, that's it. He's either got to continue in the Premier League with Liverpool and try and go for more honours and break more records and stuff, or he goes and gets his big payday in Saudi. That's his two options, Salah.
Tell you what, Everton have been disappointed that goal. It is a great ball and a great header,
You're
but
not
they
the-
turned
no
over
cat.
possession a few times. No, the keeper.
No cat saving that.
Keeper.
No, he's not.
He
was in the corner.
He's no blame there for
No,
Pickford.
he's not.
It's right in the side net. And I know he does look, the way he shuffles across makes it look like he maybe could have done something about it, but he can't due to the quality of the ball in, the quality of the header.
How big's that bottle?
Is that what you're after? What is it, like a 2 litre, 3 litre?
I know. Massive.
It's a lot of water, that like.
2 litres.
What's with that?
Oh, that was a bad ball, that.
Trying to drink some more water. Trying to be healthy.
Getting
He's
ready
good.
for the golf season. That's a
He's
foul.
a good player, him, you know. He's just that. He's just so on the ball. He just glides through players,
How many
doesn't he?
fouls is that? That's a number of
About
load of
five
fouls from
about
Liverpool.
5
To be
fouls,
fair,
yeah.
I mean it's
It's just he's kicked the floor for
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
not the worst one. Remember some of the challenges that used to go in the first 20 minutes of
Gerrard
derbies,
and
like you just don't see them anymore, do you? It was like
no.
there was some.
I'm a Biscuit making a naughty one year.
Did Phil Neville have a couple of bad ones in one derby?
I don't know.
You got sent off, eh?
Remember Gerrard when he got sent off?
I remember Gerrard's on Naismith.
I was at the derby. I think my last derby at Goodison was when Gerrard scored We scored, Gerrard ran down, knee slid in front of us.
Line.
Yeah.
He scored the Gladys Street end and run down the
No,
whole...
no, not that one. Well, and it was this lad. Then when he ran down towards us, what year was that? He ran down towards us like that. We were going nuts, and he slid, and we were celebrating. We didn't even know it had been kind of being called off. Like,
oh no! Don't say that to me.
Has he just kicked his?
I think it's just where he's kicked the floor.
The floor, yeah. He's done his groin there, and you can do your groin there.
Oh, he's coming off.
Oh, that's a blow.
That is a blow because the man
kicked the floor.
The man coming on.
Look.
Oh
no, his ankle.
It's his ankle.
I know it wasn't a foul, but Sebastian's just done that.
The worst thing about it is Jack Harrison's going on.
So Everton fans would rather you come on than the Jack Harrison.
He's just kicked the floor there. So when you do that, you just open up like the little thing on the inside of your ankle.
Yeah.
Just open it up, which can be quite sore.
Is he coming on, or is he
you
just...
can run them off.
Is he just being sent to warm up in case?
I think he's just sent him to warm up because he's gone down. But you can run them off. I'd be very surprised if that's a
sub
getting
one.
subbed off on. Didn't look that much, but hopefully not because he's Everton's major source of inspiration.
I didn't really read much about him at Marseille, but he kind of shit the bed, didn't he?
I don't think he did really. I just think they hit a little bit of a flat spot as a team. I thought it was a good take from Marseille when they took him off Sheffield United because he'd done quite well in, I think, at the World Cup. Yeah. Caught the eye the same way he has done for Everton. He was a real bright spark, but it just never. I don't think the team out there, the team need to take off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I just don't think they had a really strong group, a strong team. But he wasn't like Mopai having a good run out there because the team's doing well. De Zerbi's got the team going all right.
No, we can usually come and sort that score for these. They're kicking off here.
Oh, is it still 1-0?
No, still 0-0.
Still 0-0.
Sorry, he's the admin slacking because he's come to watch the match. What a header though.
It's a good header. I can't see.
Should be sorted now, guys.
I can't see how if you're Liverpool and you go 1-0 down after the in the opening gambit, you can't not be happy with getting back in it so quick. Just takes the sting out.
That's a good one, yeah. One of the regulars here, Dave H, said there's no Englishman in Liverpool's 11.
Conor Bradley's Northern Irish, so he's as close as you get to it, yeah.
Yeah. How far away from the border is he?
Big Luke's. Oh,
yeah. That's the first time it's ever happened in Liverpool's history.
Is it, yeah?
Does that sound right?
Oh,
No.
why?
And the eye's going off, is he?
No.
He's back on his feet. Why is Harrison getting stripped off? Give me anxiety, Harrison.
No, he just shook his head. He went, no.
The saw, you've just got to run. He's got to try and run.
Look, he shit the bed.
The saw them, you've just got to try and run for a little bit, and you can run
he's
him
nearly
off.
crying.
I know he is. The last one at Goodison, you're running for a little bit.
He's your Ronaldo.
Shut up. He's been good for us. I give you
He's
that.
your Messi.
He's been good for us.
And he just kicked the floor and farted it. Look at him.
For God's sake.
God, watch him score now. Don't you moaning? And he'll come on. He'll score a worldie. Watch. Little barring in.
This doesn't help crying. Fucking get off. If you're injured, get off.
He's crying.
That is a blow for Everton, even beyond this game, because he's been a huge part of anything we've done well this season. He's been a real bright spark in the team.
He's been your best player. For,
I mean, he's doing me head in here, like seriously, get off the pitch. Like, you're injured, last derby at Goodison.
While this is happening, do you want to share your thoughts on Alan Brazil and that Shaban?
Oh God! Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We haven't spoken on it, have we?
We haven't. No, we haven't.
Obviously, if you want to
go on, Mouse,
share your thoughts.
I thought her behaviour towards Alan was outrageous, like saying, "Is that your spirit animal and your dinosaur and all that?" I'm like, no, that's his opinion. He's absolutely spot on. As part of the 25 points presentation for Man United to be back at the top tier of English football, the way down the list of priorities will be the Man United women's team winning the WSL. Way down.
It could be bottom.
Well, even if she said it's on it, and he said, well, I don't think, you've got to be serious, don't think anyone cares. And she said, I do. Well, yeah, there's a small selection of people who do, but you've seen from the attendances over the WSL, you're talking about like between 750 at the Everton game, which is like Northwest Counties, and 6,000 at other games. And I know Arsenal and the odd big game pulls it because they give a load of free tickets to schools and they do a big drive. But on the whole, if you're between 6,000 fans, you're talking about like Conference League 2 level. The bad sides in those divisions, and 750. You're talking about real amateur stuff. So, I mean, for it to,
it was quite. People were going, "Oh, he's patronising." I thought, that's an awful ball.
Well, of course he is, because he's telling her what she doesn't want to hear, which is nobody really cares.
I don't think he was patronising. I think he was saying
he was being completely honest and telling the truth.
But there was a few TikToks.
And she was being patronising.
Yeah. There's a few TikToks doing the round about the woman, I think, was getting up in the morning to say she was going on a trip and all that.
Liverpool fan, was it?
Yeah, to go and watch Liverpool women. And it's like, yeah, you care, but most women don't care. Like, they just don't. Yeah, you do. So I'll tell you what, then we'll absolutely revamp the Sky subscription so we get
because of the 1%.
Because of, it's not even 1%.
I wouldn't say it's 1%.
But whatever the percentage.
That's 1 in 100k. That's being very, very, very generous.
Well, that's the thing. If somebody cares, then everybody's got to care. No, unfortunately, don't know whether you've seen Sky the weekend. England women's netball team were playing on 401 because there was a FA Cup games, no Sky. Did anybody bother to watch it?
No.
Was anybody watching it going, where's England men's netball team? No, because no one gives a shite about England men's netball team. No one cares. And on the women's commentary, on the women's netball, all women.
Yeah, no men.
There's no men on there. Didn't see any men crossing over. So, and the thing is, they all know. You watch Man City against Real Madrid last night.
He's booked Robbo for that.
All men.
Yeah, he's booked
You
Robbo
watch
for that.
the Grand Slam.
This isn't a booking. Come on, Mouse. This is not a booking.
It's a yellow card. Can't push someone over like that. It's borderline violent conduct. Borderline. You're putting your hands on someone.
He's just done that.
Someone pushed you over in the street.
He didn't push. He put his hands on him.
He pushed him over. If it wasn't for Robinson, Drissa Day wouldn't have ended up on the floor. What I was saying today, I watched the Six Nations at the weekend. Yeah. Who's on there? Martin Johnson, Brian O'Driscoll. Yeah, Gabby Logan's on there, knitting it together. Ronan O'Gara, but no nonsense potters. None of the women rugby nonsense pottery coming on going, well, I used to do this, and no one cares. Excuse me, this is the real men at elite level watching. And they know, because if you watch the big games, the commentary teams and the punditry teams for the big games don't have any of the nonsense potters on there.
That's a foul.
It's not a foul.
You can't put your hands on people, it's a foul.
That was shoulder to shoulder. Come on, Jack. I need Jack to have a game like he's never had in his life before. He's confused himself there and just turned in a circle and lost it because he's crap at football. He doesn't know what he's doing. That's why.
Oh, you jammy bastard!
So he's had no clue what he was going to do there.
Yeah, he does that quite a lot.
Because he's not a footballer. He's just a runner from America. He's a soccer player. So you're just better simplifying your game, Jack. If you get a chance to get across and get the ball at your feet, put it in the box. If nobody's in there, it doesn't matter because it's better
balls, when you flick
than you do that
and lose
just
it and
turn
go back
around in a circle,
yards.
pirouette and give the ball away.
Yeah,
we've lost our best player and we've actually put onto the pitch at one of our worst players. Why doesn't he bring Ashley Young on in this game?
Because Ashley Young's is 52.
Yeah, but he's top shitbag, knows how to win free kicks and has a brain. Unlike Jack Harrison.
No, but he's you know what, I'm disagreeing with you there. I would say Jack Harrison's better than Ashley Young. I think Ashley Young is finished. He's like finito.
I have to disagree with it. Jack Harrison is quite possibly the worst player I've seen at Everton in a long time.
You've seen a few shit ones.
He's a winger who doesn't take anybody on, who doesn't cross the ball into the box, and who doesn't track back and help his fullback.
And doesn't run. Yeah, doesn't run.
He literally does a little bit of everything, but actually nothing that contributes anything to a match-winning performance for the team.
But saying it's half an hour gone already, and it seems after the first 10 minutes, it's gone, look at that ball from Van
Whereas
Dijk,
Ashley Young
that ball
knows how to play the game, knows how to get you up the pitch, can buy free kicks, and has good set play, ability. This fella Harrison,
obviously,
but also he's played the fullback. So if you put him on here, you've got Conor Bradley bombing on, and you've got Myalenko, who's an inexperienced, left fullback. Put Ashley Young on in front of him. Put a bit of experience in there, a bit of nous, rather than Jack Harrison, who's a soccer player who just charges round.
You can't go through someone from behind.
Lad, every tackle here ain't a foul,
But if you go through someone from behind, it's a foul.
But he obviously
He's a
hasn't.
big fella.
Don't say he's injured.
He's going to come on.
Bebeto. I actually don't. Do you know
Who's gonna
what?
come on?
I'm like, I don't actually know. Don't know. If he comes off, I don't know who we're going to put up on that. No, it'll be one of the young kids. Must be a forward-thinking
He's
player.
still hobbling there.
Don't mind that.
A few people asking your thoughts on the Sam Kerr situation and the outcome.
Go on, Cam.
I think it's a load of fucking nonsense myself. To be honest, I mean, there's definitely a two-tier system going wrong. I think it's wrong, but I don't. How has it got to a stage where she's? I'm not defending her, but it's under a. It's got to a jury.
They've been sick in the cab, smashed the window,
Yeah,
and then obviously said what they've said in the police station.
It's wrong what they've done. They should. But I mean, how's it got to a position where you wasting millions of?
Oh, listen, they think nothing of those political convictions. They'll spend a lot of money on them.
I mean, she's.
On a coin flip. If it had been a
coin flip.
A brown person and she'd have said the same thing and had instead of white had them brown or black or Asian or something, I don't think she'd have got the same outcome.
No, neither do I. But I think now should that be a precedent set of because as you know in law they do revert to previous cases many times and they use previous cases. So now there's a case of someone saying something racial to a police officer, aggravated racial. It wasn't nice. It wasn't a joke. So that's now going to be used as a precedent in future cases going forward for black and white, as you say.
I mean, look, you know, I think what you said is a bit daft and obviously can be interpreted whichever way, but look, she wasn't racially abusing someone. That's how I see it. Completely different saying you're stupid and you're white, all right? I can see the argument for the two-tier. You know, if she'd have said you're stupid and you're black or whatever, or you're stupid and you're Pakistani or whatever, she probably would have been cleared by a jury. I don't think a jury would have cleared it, but because it's stupid and white, they've obviously found grounds to clear it on. But also, there's a complete difference between saying that and actually racially abusing somebody.
Of course there is, yeah. There is.
Not everyone who mentions white, black, brown, or whatever it is, Chinese, Japanese, whatever it is a racial slur. Like, we know the difference between racially abusing somebody and actually saying something stupid when intoxicated.
Yeah, of course there is.
So you don't want to see her lose a career and get, captaincies taken off her, and, the fact that, they've released the transcript and all that, as they do, the noise is the punishment. That people, people who can't wait to say, well, this is two-tiered, or if that happened, if the boot was on the other foot, then this, they use it as a kind of an opportunity to take a pot shot at the kind of two-tiered policing system the judicial system. But I'm the same as you. I'm like, there's a lot of money being wasted there on what was in essence, if she wasn't famous, wouldn't have even gone to court.
No, but we can say that about a lot of people. Like,
well, if she wasn't famous,
one sat next to me.
Well, I've got a few of them. But if she wasn't famous, would they have even bothered with it? But again, it's this point scoring and this virtue signalling via the media and via the court systems. Yeah, it is. It was just a load of nonsense. And hopefully in the future, common sense will prevail in these situations. And listen, that's going to get used as a fork in the ground. Say, listen, okay. Well, the big ones being common sense wise, obviously, Big Trump's Donald tweeted as we've been on air about having a conversation with Vladimir Putin, and I think he actually uses, I don't know whether he mentions the Common Sense podcast by name, but he does use it in capital letters. He's mentioned it twice now. Common sense in his last two statements over the paper straws. Yeah, he's mentioned common sense. He was saying that before. He said we are going to be the party that runs on common sense, but also if you've been watching him, the fact that he's told Hamas you've got till 12 Saturday to get all the hostage back, or there's going to be a price to pay. That'll certainly shake things up. Yeah. Doge, I don't know if you've seen it, the Department of Government Efficiency, which is headed up by Elon Musk, is running rampant in the US and showing incredible overspend and oversight and corruption by the look of it on a mega scale. $50 million going to Gaza for condoms. Did you see that? Yeah. That they found? And 20 million was the Afghani Sesame Street, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? What the fuck is an Afghani Sesame Street? And then obviously but don't think this isn't going on in our country. Well, again, it is because there's. I think Charlotte Gill has. They've set up the Doge in the UK version, and have already started putting on, government contracts. That's a yellow card. That's a booking. McAllister. He's off. He's off. Yeah. He's off.
Was that 2 yellows?
Yeah.
Max had 2 yellows?
Yeah.
No, that's just a yellow.
What's his first yellow?
Oh, well,
think
he got
that's-
yellow before, didn't he?
No, that was Slobs. No, that was Robert.
Bravo, I thought that was right. Oh. Did he touch him
He
yet?
got so dodgy.
I've got 3-1.
Yeah.
Matt.
He's there, and he hasn't gone right through with it, but
I know, but he's gone
it's a
down
foul,
all
isn't it?
like he's been bit by a crocodile there.
Well, that's what all your players do, so I don't know
That,
what...
your,
the
but your
complaint is.
player's just done it.
Well, he has been taken out. I'm not
I
saying...
thought he was off then, I didn't. I thought he got booked before it was Robbo. Oh, I've
So
just
anyway,
gone.
Doge in the UK has started already. Obviously, people have jumped on that bandwagon and started to do it here. So there's a bit of a good Twitter feed, Doge UK, which is
Yeah.
interesting. Some of the stuff coming up there. And then, I don't know whether you've seen Trump and Musk with Trump's youngest son were in signing the executive orders in the Oval Office in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
And...
He's on Elon's on his shoulders, just chilling.
well, as you would, you know, you've got Musk there who's going to show you where there's waste, and like, if you're the US taxpayer, you want US tax dollars being spent on your country.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend on condoms for Gaza.
Carnegie's got booked. There's a little tick for me.
And then what happened was the woman came in the press office and she fact checks him and says, "Mr. Musk, I must correct you. There's a place called Gaza in Mozambique where the condoms went." Right, so it was Gaza, Mozambique, rather than Gaza.
Yeah.
He just said Gaza, but even then he's still like, well, it's a hell of a lot of money for condoms.
Yeah, put a few wellies.
But also, you know, when you're the American taxpayer, you're like, why is USAID, why is it supporting all these random policies and programs that are actually actively acting against American interest? Like, the amount of waste. And you're seeing now the judge has stepped in America. There's a judge stepped in now to try and stop Musk and his band of merry men going through the accounts and the buildings to see where the waste's at. Now, Trump, for me, regardless of what you say about him in history, has been a breath of fresh air. He's actually getting shit done. He's getting stuff done and showing how incompetent government and government spending can be, or corrupt, you know, if you want to look at it, where they were saying they found people who were 150 years old on the social security numbers. So he's like, they're either the oldest people in the world and we don't know about them, or they're probably not here. And then there's people who've got jobs who they're saying, like, we know the kickback, you know, Trump and Musk were talking about the kickbacks, the amount of people that are working. Someone who had a 3-month contract to work for the government has been paid for the last 20 years. No one's actually stopped it. It was a 3-month contract. Yeah. And he's still been getting paid for 20 years. So he's saying, look, obviously someone's either really incompetent and doesn't know that we shouldn't have been paying him for longer than 3 months, or they've actually been getting a kickback from it.
That's going to be it.
So imagine, as I say, you know, imagine you're someone who's been used to all this money for years, like Elizabeth Warren, who is the American senator who's been up in arms over this, but she claimed she went to university and college and got lots of stuff in life, saying she was an American Cherokee Indian, and then it turns out she was just absolutely making it up. She wasn't. So Trump's been calling her Pocahontas. She's referring to her as Pocahontas, saying she's a fake, she's a fraud. So to try and dispel the noise around it, when the Cherokee Indian tribe came out and went, no, she's not part of our tribe, she's not to do with us. She'd been claiming for years, so she got a blood test done. And most people in America have an element, if they've been there long enough, of like native Indian blood. She had 0%. She's actually no relation to them at all. And then you've got Nancy Pelosi, who on like a government salary of 150 grand a year or 200 grand a year is worth 250 mil. Yeah, and she's got like the best stock picking options.
She's an absolute genius, though.
So was this what I'm saying to you? This corruption that runs throughout mainstream politics is being in our lifetime lifted for the first time ever, which I think is incredible. You know, they're declassifying, aren't they? JFK, RFK, and Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Which
but I look at it like it is refreshing, but it's nothing to do with us. And have we got anyone?
Well, it is. It's everything to do with us.
I think so. I in terms of the UK, in terms of we know it's been going on over here for a long time as well. But who's gonna do it for us over here? Have we got anyone? It's not gonna be Farage. He's Bell. So
no, I'm not having him at all. No.
So is anyone who we think?
Well, nobody will have thought it was going to be Elon Musk and Trump. People come from places you don't expect them to be. Somebody, if it does happen here, somebody somewhere is going to have to step up. Now, the big issue you've got is there's going to be people here who are aware of what's coming, who have been in the civil service or have been in these positions of influencing where taxpayers' money goes that are going to want to try and cover the tracks. But like anything, they're already covering it now. Like anything, surely there's links and bank accounts that's paid for, and there's white collar crime. There's always a paper trail.
Yeah.
Money goes from a government department to somewhere. It has to be
there's a paper
accounted
trail.
for.
Yeah. But it's
like the Michelle Moan stuff. I'm like, I just don't get how we haven't got that money back. I don't get how we haven't gone back through all the COVID scam that they all got up to and started to reclaim money and take money off people who clearly had their hands in the till in the midst of a global
crisis,
pandemic.
Yeah. But what was the track and trace? Was it 50 million?
Billion?
Sorry, 50 billion. And how much was that Michelle Moan? She was up there in billion, 14 billion or
no,
10?
She weren't billion. She was a couple hundred million, weren't she, on PPE?
But that track and trace was 50 billion, didn't work.
But again, it was government VIP lanes, and it stinks of corruption.
No,
this is the next thing. The next thing is DEI is another one, because then you have to hire a DEI manager who gets 90 grand a year, and you're the one who runs the course. You go, by the way, job coming up here, get yourself, and all of a sudden I need a kickback to it. So we're going to uncover, I think, this is the big thing as well with the grooming gangs. This is going to go, from what I'm hearing, this is going deep into the police force. This is not just your politicians covering it up and your councillors and your care home workers and your, obviously, people who are wanting to get your votes. This goes right into the root of police officers either burying their head in the sand or being culpable for this.
No, you're
so
right.
This grooming gang thing could massively shake the fabric of society, because if you can't trust them, if you can't trust the police to protect vulnerable kids in care homes,
yeah, no, you're right.
What can you trust them to do?
It stung to see that one yesterday where the Church of England have come out and admitted they've been guilty of not sort of monitoring their own bishops and stuff in terms of fiddling the kids over the years, and they've gone, yeah, we do need, we admit it, and said, okay, then we'll put an external task force in place to. Gone, oh no, we'll monitor ourselves. Carry on. It's just it can't you can't have smackheads.
Well, that's what's happened with the grooming gangs inquiries, haven't it? It's been their own police forces investigating their own. So again, this is why
you need something.
There needs to be a national inquiry.
Yeah.
And then I don't know whether you've seen it doing the rounds. It's a good chance that. Don't know if you've seen it doing the rounds. The doctor and nurse in Australia.
No.
Who, I don't know whether they're on a TikTok to the guy in Israel, and they end up at.
No.
It ends up getting to a point where they basically say, look, any Jewish person who comes in our hospital here, we do our utmost to make sure that they don't survive. What? And then they've been tracked down and found. They were refugees who've gone to work in a hospital in Sydney. And basically calling for the absolute extermination of this Jew and who's living in Israel. Like, it's nuts. But then you're going, okay, they seem quite normal people when they're first talking, but then it turns quite sinister. And you're like, all right, how many more of these sleeper cells are out there? We've
found one.
You've had the case in Nottingham. That's under an inquiry stage. I don't know whether that's on this week. Which is
that?
Did a teenager get a teenager?
Everton are pressing here.
Everton are playing all right, but there was a bit of an alleged terrorism incident in Nottingham.
Oh no, didn't see that. You've
obviously got the one that happened here, where they haven't said it, but in all intents and purposes, from all accounts, if he was shouting, I have to be careful how I say this. But he was shouting.
No, what I know of that, what a little bit of I know of that is, it's like he had the manual to make.
No, from all accounts, he was shouting Ali Akbar.
No, he wasn't. There was the witnesses come out and said no. What the fella do? One of the first responders just come out and said, no, that was just made up. Said that was there, he wasn't. And they got the camera footage from one of the police who arrested him as well. But the lad who was, remember there was like a dark
builder or something.
He turned up. He said no. He said he's poo-pooed that one. But it's to do with his heritage, which is terrorism. It's to do with he wanted the white genocide, like it was over in.
Well, you've seen that again, and that's the thing. Musk and Trump are getting involved now in the South African politics, because they've ended up saying about kind of what's going on there with white farmers having their that's an aimless ball, isn't it? White farmers having the land taken off them. So we're in touchy time, I think, for the world. But again, we were talking about it yesterday with Harry Finlay. This orange man bad syndrome. Yeah. No matter what you think about him, like, they're getting stuff done. They said they were going to do certain things for the American voter if they voted for them, and the American voter has to, if you voted for Trump, be happy with the start they've made so far. I didn't like today when I'm seeing, our political kind of mouthpieces on the left, your Alistair Campbell, Rory Stewart's, again using that kind of fascist Nazi terminology to try and
to try and pigeonhole anything that they don't agree with into that's
well that's what they've got. That's where the left have got to now. The left have given Trump, I think, an absolute tap-in by allowing that photo last week with all the young sports women in America around him, signing into law the fact that no men will be allowed to compete in women's sports.
Well, that's
which
what
is a complete political own goal for the Democrat Party.
They sort of all the feminist heads kind of like fell off a little bit there, or the loony left, when they were like saying, how can he be anti-woman when he's just signed, to protect the future generations of our country, surrounded by these young women. You know what I mean?
But again, this is the thing now. The right of, whether you like it or not, whichever side they divide you on, the right have actually been on the side of keeping women's spaces for women, whether that's changing spaces or whether that's sports teams.
Yeah.
They've also been on the side of trying to get to the bottom of this grooming gang scandal where children have been sexually exploited and abused for decades. It's become it's the right wing that have been labelled as the instigators in terms of getting this brought to a national and international attention, and also trying to get further justice for the people who've either been involved in it or who've been smeared and had criminal convictions, even though they've been victims of it. Some of the girls themselves.
Yeah.
So the left has lost its marbles. The left has lost its ability to pontificate about it being a force for good, because it's stuck its head in the sand on two very, very important issues there for me. You have to protect women's sport and women's spaces from mentally ill, disgruntled or mixed up men who believe they're in the wrong body. And
fucking hell.
It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card.
How's he just done that?
It's a yellow card.
Off the ball, he's gone through him.
He's gone to try and get the ball.
Watch, but I know, but he's missed and gone right through him. Hi, watch.
It's a yellow card. Well, listen, it is a foul. It is a yellow card. Are you asking for more here? You want a red?
I want to see if he's hit him where it looks like he hits him. It's a red.
Okay, so you saying that's a red card? I want to ask you now, are you saying it's a red card before you see the slow-mo replay?
It was too far away.
Is it a red card or not now before it comes on slow-mo replay?
Well, no, because Michael Harper said it's yellow. So, but if he's hit him above on his shin, then it's a red card.
So that could have been a foul for pulling his jersey.
Oh, lad, that's high. It's his foot. He's lucky. It's lucky. It's his foot and not his shin.
Honestly.
No, listen.
If
Conor Bradley's foot's not high.
If you're anti-bollocks, you beat your uncle. Yellow card.
Yellow card.
Okay,
Yeah, but
so you're happy with that?
That was a.
Go move that way out.
Just stay there. No, stay there. That's it. Just sit back. Yeah.
Move your chair like that way a little bit.
Listen, we've got to go for a fight here in Liverpool because we don't want to fight. The game will run away from us.
To be fair to Everton,
they've had a go.
They've settled better the last 15 minutes here. I think this is what we just need to do. Just get used to turning your round, put it in that little no man's land. Get them defenders facing their own goal. Try and get pressure.
You can't just ball back into someone without looking at the ball, Diaz.
That's why I wouldn't play him through the middle.
He's not a centre forward.
Side.
Yeah, at least be cute about it. Don't look right at him and just back into him like that. Look.
But I mean, he's not even looking at the ball.
I know. That's what McCoy just said. At least be cute about it, and have a little.
But he's playing in the wrong position. He should be playing out wide and try and get a dribbler against.
Josh is still not fit, and Diaz and Nunes isn't a footballer.
Nunes could get caught up in the emotion of this type of game. You could see his head coming off a little bit. I can see why he's not picked him. But I would have gone Gakpo up the gut and
he always goes
looked at that matchup of. He's in.
What a tackle!
Oh, what a tackle, Tarky.
What a tackle!
What a tackle! What a save!
I think he should have saved it.
Well, he's made two saves. He's made the initial save.
He should have saved the first
one. He can't really.
It's
a good strike from Sloppy Eye. Would he have been offside?
No, might have been offside.
Salobazai.
Salobazai, yeah.
Salobazai.
Sabozlai.
Oh, he's got to do better, by the way. He should have caught it.
Yeah, he should have.
By the way, Pickford's got away with murder there. He's had the old T-Rex arms on. He should have got it. He's tried to push it out, and it's ended up hitting Tarkowski and Diaz and somehow stayed out the net. He's a very lucky boy there. That could have easily ended up in the back of the net.
This should be it now. Long kick.
He'll blow up here.
Yeah.
Good half, to be fair. Good half. Everton have been a better team there. Everton have been a better team there.
The best team in the last 15, yeah. Okay.
No, we started better than your first
No,
10 or 15. Took the lead. I think Everton have been the better team there.
I reckon there's a red card in this game.
In the balance of play, in terms of, if anyone shaded that, Everton have been the better side.
So
there
I've got Garner Gate booked. But I've still got Gakpo to score and over 2.5 to score, haven't I? And a red card.
Lower that down a little bit. Cass, do us a favour. Pass a
Right, we have some
there, please.
have some questions off the
Yeah,
YouTube.
Any of them mates there?
Are you answering questions?
No, a drink, mate. Oh, they gone, have they? It's all right. Just get the kettle on then. Make the teas. Number one brew maker. Then what have we got? Got a few questions.
Just looking now. Any questions?
What?
So go to the back, go and then go left.
Pickford's wank. That's not a question. That's just a fact.
Pickford's got very
It's a state of fact.
there. Very lucky.
Yeah, there's a question. You might have asked it before. I might not have asked it. What's the best derby you played in?
The best derby.
Yeah.
Sunderland,
Manchester,
Newcastle, spicy,
London,
you know.
Sunderland. Yeah.
Sunderland, Newcastle, they really don't like each other.
Back in the day, that was like.
Listen, there's a nastiness definitely in the northeast there. Really don't like each other. Obviously the Manchester derby, but at the time I played in it, we were like massive underdogs. It's not like it is now.
No time on it, mate.
Where City are on, City the bigger side of it. I know Man United are a big club, but City are the better team, so it's level the playing field there. And then
Remember you scored a belter for City at Old Trafford? Was it at Old Trafford?
I got a little flick. I managed to redirect it, I think, in between Van der Sar and Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, because I was in the away end.
Yeah, any goal's a belter, but it wasn't.
At Old Trafford? No, I mean like.
I won't class it as a belter. Like.
No, it wasn't a
I got a
belter.
little sneaky toe poke on it. By the way, it wouldn't have gone in if I didn't deflect it. No, it wouldn't have gone in. Rio would have kicked it out.
It's in the derby and you're City. And
oh, listen, it was a vital
underdogs.
touch, like.
I remember the way end just going nuts.
And we drew 1-1 as well, so it was obviously not quite as a winner, but it was an important goal. We 1-0 down, it got us back in it, and we ended up getting a point and drawing 1-1.
Can't remember what we done. We must have been out that night though. Are you cold, mate? It's a bit cold in here. We just need to get some heating, but not that blowers like that you can't hear yourself think.
Obviously Marseille PSG is a bit of an intense game, but it's not quite a derby. But I would have to say, Sunderland, Newcastle, I think it goes underrated just how much them two sides don't like each other.
There's a question. What do you think on Trump's Gaza plans?
Yeah, different, that's for sure. I thought when I sent you the video the other day, I thought in the press conference he pulled a bit of a fast one on Netanyahu.
Oh, did you see him?
Yeah, look like he didn't know much about their plans to build condos on Gaza.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know whether you've seen if our judges have made a call today where we're now meant to take refugees from Gaza.
I've not seen that. No.
All right, so it's broken our papers today, and they're saying, obviously the Conservatives and the right are saying, well, hang on a minute, there's loads of countries around the Middle East there that are Arab countries, that are Muslim countries that should take them. But a judge a lefty judge has made a decision that they have a right to asylum here, so we could get a huge influx of Palestinians coming here, which will be great because it'll add massively to the problems we've got in this country with the religion of peace. It'll contribute massively towards settling down society. It'll just what we need.
It'll cause same way that
Well, ITV today have done I'm retweeting it today. ITV have done a big undercover documentary behind the scenes of this kind of far right movement. People who are which there will be an extremity of.
There is on both sides. There's always an extremity.
So I was like, great. I can't look. Let's look forward to watching this. But I hope you do exactly the same for the other side. Gangs and that. Let's go and let. If you're going to go and find out and put all your journalists on it, great.
Yeah.
There's a ginger fellow with a beard and he's talking about he didn't like black people or whatever. Which there will be the extremities of absolute.
But they're always
imbeciles.
But they're always gingers.
Oh yeah. But there'll always be an extremity of imbeciles if you go and look.
Yeah.
the problem you've got is if you carry on this line, ITV, you've been divisive. You know, I know you've woken virtue signalling and you think your ideology trumps, reality. But if you carry on this nonsense, all you're doing is stirring the pot of racial division and racial conflict.
Yeah.
And if they're not careful, there'll be a civil war. And there's a dead easy way of people working out which side of the spectrum you're on.
It's not just a civil war. I think if you do that, you're opening the floodgates to retaliation attacks against Jews in this country, and vice versa. The Jews won't, if the Jews and the Palestinians over here will kick like the Muslims already are, they'll kick off and they'll have a fight. They'll not just fight, there will be massive retribution. We do have an influx of Palestinian.
Oh, I think that ship sailed.
No, I think in this country it will go nuts.
Oh no, that ship sailed. When you're seeing the marches in and around London all the time, and you've got, one section that's pro one, whether it's Israel or anti-Hamas or whatever, and you've got another one that is like, obviously pro, and if it wasn't for the police, most weekends in the capital city, there'd be boxing matches, there'd be killing.
But you're talking about two groups of people who live in this country, who go home to a nice warm house, put their feet up, put the kettle on, have a cup of tea. You're not talking about people who've lived through war in Gaza, coming over here. Most of them, a lot, may have PTSD.
You're misinterpreting what I'm saying. They're going to come at some point. The problem is, the people who've been at war, the Iraqis, the Afghanistans, the Syrians, they're already here. They're already embedded in your migrant hotels. There's 218 migrant hotels around the country. Where do you think they're coming from? Coming from Bangladesh, they're coming from Pakistan, they're coming from the South Asian continent, they're coming from the Middle East. They're already they're coming from war-torn parts of Africa. We have created here a political landscape that is
a boiler pot.
Firstly, very, very expensive, because it can't be cheap to house all these people in hotels for as long as they have. Secondly, to try and assimilate them into the culture. So you've got departments for interpreters and language, and at the same time you're sending aid to foreign wars, and you're letting down the people who've paid tax here, the pensioners who've worked hard over the decades to have the ability to go and see a doctor and have access to the NHS. Obviously, waiting times, so the infrastructure to deal with these people who are coming in isn't there because of the austerity that the country's been through. Going through a global pandemic, and then obviously years and years of abuse via the last, Tory government. Tell me.
But again, this is more like right here, right now, where the war in Gaza, it was happily horrific what we're seeing going on, and there's a lot of these people coming to this country. They're not going to sit around with
but isn't that the whole point of Palestine, that they don't want to move off the land? So it's like, so if they are going to move off the land, whatever Trump's saying.
Isn't Egypt said they're going to rebuild it for them or something? Apart from Egypt said something about, we'll help rebuild it. But then isn't that going around in the circle again? Because then whose land is it? What's got, you've been fighting, been fighting for 50, 60, 70 years over this land, and
they'll be fighting, like you need to go and see this video of the Australian doctor and nurse speaking to the Jewish fella. There's no winners here. This is one race wiping the other race off the face of the planet, or else. There's no peace in. So
no peace in
everyone else is caught in the middle of it.
Yeah,
you've got two fractions here who are intent on wiping the other off the face of the earth, and there's no peaceful solution. There might be a ceasefire for a period, but the minute one gets the upper hand, or the nuclear capability on the other, there's nobody to referee it, it's going off.
Yeah, and that's why Trump's in power, and he does split a lot of people, but I think he will help this situation, because he'll be like, no fucking about with it. He'll be like, this is what's happening now. He's give Hamas till when?
Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. It's like a fancy football deadline. If you don't sort, and he's right, by the way, he's right, because he's saying if you keep releasing 3 hostages here, and then he said, like, I've had enough, like, release them all.
Yeah.
Or it's on.
Yeah, he's like going to triple captain Trump on Saturday.
No, release them all by 12 o'clock, or we've given you enough time here.
We're coming in to get them.
Yeah, you're making a bit of a scene on this, like, stop messing around. And right or wrong, I think puts people on notice, because now people in that area are going, he doesn't mess about, this fella. Like, since he's been in office, he's been quite efficient at saying he was going to do something and doing it.
He has, yeah.
So the likelihood is, if you do not release the rest of the hostages they've got, then
Shit's going to fan quick.
there's going to be a problem for people in that area. Now,
because they must know
it's
where
not going to solve it.
they must know where the hostages are.
Well, of course they do.
Yeah, so they're going to go, right, we're going to drop fucking 1,000 men right there and just get them, just annihilate anyone in the way.
I think they'd struggle with that mainly because you risk taking more hostages if you drop people on the ground. I think with the military technology they've got, I don't think it'd be people on the ground. I think it'd be missiles through the air, bombs dropped on tunnels, and then maybe the IDF going in and doing their bidding with some kind of US military kind of backup.
Yeah.
But it'll be the Israelis going in. But and again, I don't think Trump. I wasn't expecting Trump definitely to say they were going to rebuild Gaza and basically put an apartment like condos on it. I really wasn't.
What did they call it, the Mediterranean Middle East or something? What did he say, something like that?
But also, you could tell by Netanyahu's face that he wasn't. He's come out subsequently and kind of he hasn't said he wasn't expecting it, but also you could tell by his response that it maybe wasn't what he was expecting the Orange Don to say.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a question. What was the Chelsea QPR derby?
That is a little bit of a derby, it is a little bit of one. There was a little bit of spice to it, but obviously it didn't have
the intensity.
It just didn't have that. It's West London, isn't it? So everybody's quite
a bit trust fundish.
Everybody's quite well off. It doesn't have the same
working class
spite, which everyone say about a time where encounter.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it does seem that way in London. That's why you think
because Newcastle Sunderland is all about like people breaking. Newcastle call them scabs, I think, for stuff that went on about breaking kind of union protest.
To do with the mines,
I don't think it was the mines. It was more to do with the docks, I think.
Oh no, that was in Sheffield, wasn't it? That with the mines with the scabs was between the two was Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United.
Is that why they don't like each other?
Something to do with that, I think.
I think there's more to do with the docks and kind of what was going on up there. But honestly, it's police helicopters and police cordons and away fans have to leave from a designated coach at St James's to get there. Even the family, no one travels of their own vocation. Like it's. Alsatians on leashes barking at to separate the fans and that. Like I was shocked when I first saw it. I was like, I didn't because it's only about 8 miles the crow flies, so it's like from here to like Ayton.
Yeah, I know it is.
But and most of these people will pass each other during the other 360
and they work together
63 days of the year. But for them 2 days, twice a season, World War III.
What's that film called? The Page?
Wasn't the fella who sparked the police horse? Wasn't that a Sunderland Newcastle derby? Remember the Newcastle fan who punched the police horse?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm sure. Have you seen? It was a Newcastle derby, wasn't it? It was Newcastle Sunderland.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You see him in the picture. He's just swinging like that against the big police horse, big red rum, looking at him, going, "What are you gonna do?"
It just shows you how people lose the marbles at a footy, doesn't it? It really, really does. Other big talking points. He's got any other big talking points for me?
Yeah, he said this is it. In Nottingham, we are called the scabs because of the mines. We didn't cross the picket line. Said it was not. It was the Nottingham chef. That in the Midlands, them ways. It was
Nottingham Sheffield, was it?
Nottingham's called scabs. No, was it by? Ask Dave. Was it by the Sheffield people, or was it Nottingham? Is it with the split? Because that's a good one. Because Nottingham, because there's Nottingham Forest and there's Notts County. Are there like spitting distance, aren't they? So
just across the Trent,
river, aren't they?
Just across the Trent from each other, yeah.
So I wonder how that must be spicy.
They never play each other.
No, but I mean, like if they meet, like they must.
I don't think it is. From I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's a bit more civil than some of them, but there'll obviously be an element to it. Oh, Celtic.
Oh, that Jota
disallowed.
Ah,
that's harsh. Oh, that's harsh. He does jump over it, like.
But does the keeper appeal it?
He does jump over it, doesn't he?
Does the keeper appeal it? If the keeper doesn't appeal it, he hasn't been. The keeper says he's in my way.
I know, but he does jump over the ball. It has to be. If he's in offside position as he shoots, that has to be given.
Yeah, Sheffield and Barnsley is what it was.
Sheffield and Barnsley. Here we go. Come on, lads. Big 45 minutes here.
Hey, Dad, I sat back down at the right time.
Right back down for the start of the second half, mate, yeah?
Just
coming out the tunnel now.
Who's getting sent off? I'm going gay.
I'm going 1.
getting sent off.
Listen, you're not a bad shout.
He's on a yellow.
He is, yeah. He'll do Macher for Jones, I think.
There's no changes yet. No changes, I don't think, to Liverpool. I don't think Everton have made any changes.
But we still got a set. We got a left winger playing centre forward.
No, they haven't at half time. And Day's come off for Harrison, but they haven't at half time. It's same team that finished the half for both teams starts the second half. Big 45 minutes here in Liverpool's season, I think.
It's a big 45 minutes of Everton's history.
Well, no, you know, we're safe, aren't we? It's just it's a nice memento to have Liverpool's scalp at the last Goodison derby. It'd be nice to put it on the wall.
Yeah, it would.
But for Everton, as I say, if you get a point, you can get out. You know, you're beating the team that's top of the table. You know, I know it's a derby, but they're still the best team in the country at this moment. And, you know, the table suggests that. I wouldn't say Europe, because Plymouth beat us last week. But, and who beat us? PSV Eindhoven beat us a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that's when we didn't need to win again.
And again, but you still got beat. So, you know...
But if we needed to win...
That convenience. I know, but
we wouldn't have got beat.
But you still got... I'm not saying you needed to win. Well, you got
Kicked
beat.
Off, yeah.
You don't want to lose any game.
Just...
So I know you make them changes and you go, well, we got beat, but we had 5 changes, or we had 7 changes,
11.
or we had 11 changes. Well, yeah, but also you've got 11 changes to make because you've got that big of a squad.
We had a young...
This is a good start for us here. Go on. Oh, that was a good start, Jack. Shock, it's him, though.
Yeah, yes, that was a good shot, that.
What, straight into the defender's legs?
No, can I have a good block?
Honestly, I've never seen him have a shot on target like where you go, do you know what? Yeah, I can see what you're trying to do there. Like, if he ends up with the shot on target, it's usually through like somebody's messed up, or it's not like he doesn't create half a yard himself and pull the trigger.
Listen, if Canata
doesn't get a crossing,
if Canata doesn't slide in and block it, it's the keeper's got a job to do there.
No, but like, as soon as he gets there, you're like, he's just going to kick that into his leg, which is what he did. You're like, come on, you're like, Konate's an anteater. He's a big, massive one-on-one machine. You've got to do more than just your stereotypical try and kick the ball towards goal.
Yeah.
Like, take a touch in the box, try and take him on. He just hasn't got it. He hasn't got.
Yeah, no,
he hasn't got the ability to like NDI there would have took a touch and maybe tried to square him up,
chop it or something, try and send him on.
Tried to make Konate make a decision. Whereas Harrison, Konate's just laughing, going, "Yes, what are you doing? You're not. I'm in the way. Yes, thanks for that." It's always going to be there and blocking that. Come on, the toffees. I can smell this coming. 2-1 we said, didn't we? Yeah. The one's on the board now. You gone 3-1?
You think he smells a cup of tea?
Cup of tea?
No, it's a 5-1.
5-1.
To who?
Penn was 5-1. 3-1 Noah.
That's a foul. No. Obviously it's a foul. You can't push someone in the back.
He's 6'5". He's got to be a bit stronger than that.
Nobody's jumping in mid-air.
That's a foul.
Yeah, a little. Oh,
come on, one of them in the back as he jumps.
There's a little nudge.
Right, the admin's over here, so...
Yeah, it is a little nudge. I'll give him that. It is a foul. If it was the other way round, this is the problem. If we try and press the ball. If Everton try and press the ball like this, there's too big space.
Then we've got to be quicker on the turnaround.
So this is what I'm saying to you earlier. Just drop another 5-10 yards deeper. You're either pressing it or you're not. We're either all going or we're not. You can't like have a couple pressing and a couple not.
No, yeah, you got to do it all at once. Yeah.
So it's either we're all going and we're all going at once, or we're not going at all, and we need to be 5 yards deeper to compact the space.
That's a terrible touchback. How's that? That's a terrible touchback.
Look at this fella. Look at this fella. Got a free kick for that. McAllister did.
No, we didn't.
He got a yellow, he did.
Just go on and have a look on your flash scores there.
Checked on my flash scores, that's why I'm saying he didn't.
I'm convinced McAllister got a yellow there.
I'm convinced he got a yellow.
He definitely got a yellow. 100% he got a yellow.
Unless he booked him for diving because it wasn't a foul.
Did he not give a foul?
Unless he booked in.
Who got the foul?
Who got the... Lindstrom. He booked Lindstrom for diving.
Oh, he has, yeah.
I told you it was a dive.
Sorry, I seen him put the yellow card out.
Yeah,
I presumed that was from McAllister.
I told you it was a dive.
Oh.
To be fair, there's been how many yellow cards there? 4 yellow cards.
5.
Oh. He's just elbowed him in the face. He's off. He's not. He's on a yellow.
He's not elbowed him in the face.
He's not. He hasn't been butt, has he? He's hit him in the face here, though. Let's see. Oh,
my
violent
God.
conduct.
My
Punched him in the face.
Give me yellow.
He's tickled.
The hand off.
He's tickled. Look at him. Oh, come on.
He went like
He hasn't even hit him in the eye. He's just done that and
Yeah,
just
but
tickled
that
him.
is a foul now. Like,
It's not a foul. He hasn't given a foul for it though.
I know, but I'm saying to you, that is a foul. If you put your hand in someone's face like that, look. Oh, come on. That's a foul, lads.
That's not a foul.
I'm not saying it's a red card, but it's a you can't do that. Can't do that, Camp. You can't.
But why is he going down
You can do
holding his
that.
eye?
You can do it because he's whacked him in the face like getting a smack that.
He's hit him in his chin.
If me and you run the full force, I do that to you, it's going to hurt.
No, but I wouldn't go down holding my eye, blinking like I've been poked in the eye.
Well, I'm saying it's like getting a whack in the face.
Dalglish's face.
If he goes here and pushes him here,
Get up, man.
I say, do you know what? You maybe can't take him for that. No, he's no one famous. I'd see in Russian Dalglish. I don't know who that is in the middle, but he's not an ex-player. Probably one of the mates. But again, for me, as soon as he makes head contact there, it's a foul, it's a free kick.
Dalglish said, get up, man.
Well, of course he is, yeah, because he's obviously red tinted glasses, hasn't he? Sir Kenny. But you can't just whack someone in the face. I know he's fending them off. He used to be able to get away with it. The famous Gascoigne.
My point is,
using his momentum to
but why has he gone down, blinking, holding his eye?
Because he got whacked in the face, lad.
No, we didn't get whacked in the eye though. He got whacked in the jaw. He's gone down, holding his eye. Going, oh, my eye.
He got whacked in the face.
And
I don't know why he goes back and has a bounce ball.
Because it wasn't a foul. Wasn't a foul.
If you whack somebody in the face, even if you've got the ball, it's a foul. Like, he's whacked him with his hand in the face. For me, that's a foul. What?
Are Everton too deep here?
No, I prefer Everton here.
We're going to hit the ball wide.
If you win it here, you've got more of the pitch to move into. This is a better strategy than the half pressing on the halfway line and leaving the pocket of space for the Liverpool midfield to get into. So we're getting a little bit too deep here. I would want maybe Beto.
Oh, corner.
I'd want maybe Beto 5 yards higher here, but Everton's best strategy is to be in a kind of slightly deeper,
but how deep
slightly more compact block.
We can pass that ball. Salah's movements is ridiculous.
So
the little ball through to Salah.
Slightly a little bit too deep there because you at some point you've got to get pressure on the Liverpool 2 centre halves.
Or just give it, you said 5 yards higher, so Salah can't be on the penalty spot onside.
Come on, lads, been good for them set plays this year. Come on.
Van Dijk's only scored one, I think.
Can we hit with our pace on the counter here? Who we got? Literally nobody.
Jack Harrison.
Beto on the counter. Good header.
Thought you were going to score off this.
No, we haven't cleared it yet.
No.
That'll do. That'll do.
Oh, we're going to score.
It was a good header, that, to be fair. Good header going and winning that there.
Big lump.
He's a big lump.
That's great.
Gakpo's great.
Got higher than him, but he just didn't judge it right.
Great leap from Gakpo.
I'm surprised not seeing a little Gakpo chop all game. There we go. That's a shit bag of a fucking pasta.
All right. That's what we've got to do. Turn them round. Get them turned round towards the Gladys Street. It'll suck the ball in.
Should we put the volume up a little bit?
Yeah. You'll hear the passion of the Evertonians.
Boo!
Do you know what's quite good though? We haven't smashed your coach up or anything tonight. You know the stuff you usually do when you get it
a little mix
carried away for the big game. Start setting flares off, which we've done, and obviously filling the Bullens Road and filling outside the Wimslow, making sure it's passionate without overstepping the boundaries and smashing coaches up. But
you did terrify a dog.
Well, we haven't gone last night and set off all fireworks outside your hotel, have we? Or all the stupid stuff.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, get up.
That's not close to the foul. He's leaned on Robinson. Robinson stood in front of him, he's leaned on him, it's a foul.
This linesman this side has been on Liverpool's side the whole game so far. He's given everything, anything slightly controversial or 50-50 have gone in.
It's a great ball through.
In Liverpool's favour.
Oh!
Oh, he's got to score. He's got to score, Decore.
How's he missed that?
We're so lucky he's missed out. Like, to be fair,
That's it.
No, it's a perfect.
Oh,
he's miles out as well.
God. Yeah, just got his GPS coordinates wrong there by a couple of miles. That's a big chance, that. That's a big chance.
He could have. To be fair, Tarky's having a good
he could have taken a touch on his chest or something there, or he has to go the other side of the defender.
No, I think he done the right option was heading it first time, but he has to hit the target there.
It has to be there though, do you know what I mean?
Glance at the cross,
instead of going there.
glance at across the
He's
far
tried
corner.
to go back across Alisson.
I think he's completely got it wrong though.
They always say if you're trying to head it though, as soon as you turn your head like that, you run the gamut of absolutely skying it wide. So obviously he's gone for the solid contact. He's just got 2 square on it and headed it a couple of metres to the left of that near post. Big chance for Everton now. No, not there, lad.
Don't do that there,
Little one.
stupid bastard. Sorry.
See, that's what I hate about us now. Like we're just.
No, listen,
I know, but we're just charging it up, aren't we?
but look,
Just charging.
what you
it
said,
up.
them second balls, look at the passes on.
Come on, Jack, prove me wrong.
You're still there. He's actually crap. He is actually crap.
No, I don't think it was a bad, that was a bad effort.
Honestly, scuffing hell. Scuffing hell.
He is the worst player in the Premier League.
It's not a...
There's not as worst players than him. Shut up, you.
That's all you got to do is put Van Dijk off. You don't... No, that's a bad effort.
It's red. And if he'd have hit it straight, he'd have hit it straight into the defender's legs again. I mean, it came from just a turn from O'Brien down the line.
Yeah, and someone just leaning on Van Dijk.
Just turned it down the line.
I think Moyes said, just you know, you're not going to win in the air against Van Dijk. Just lean on him. So don't try. It doesn't make. It's again common sense.
Again, though, look, Liverpool have been underwhelming from an attacking standpoint. 3 shots. 3 shots.
You done the monks?
Have you not seen it before?
No.
It's all right, isn't it?
You done it? No.
Yeah. Decent sound. He's done some t-shirts as well.
Did anyone guess the correct scorer? Correct score?
I said 2-1.
No one's gone 1-1, I didn't see.
Someone said before.
Someone said 1-1.
Did they? Did they get the goal? What did we say? Goal scorer and score?
No one would have fucking said.
We'll give anyone gets it. We'll give the old common sense t-shirts. We'll fire them over. Have to respect that if they get the 1-1 draw in a derby. 1-1 Beto first goal.
See, I'd probably might switch Gaffo and Diaz now. No.
Good steal. Good pressure. Good pressure.
Careful you.
Oh,
He's fucking dived.
that's a yellow.
Thank you.
That would have been hard.
He's already
Has he got Bradley booked?
Yeah.
How was that a foul?
I'll tell you what. Trent's coming on here. That'll be his last one. That. I mean,
He hasn't touched him. Come on.
I know it is a foul. You hear him?
It's not a foul.
It is.
It's not a
It is.
foul. He's winding me
not a
up.
dive.
He's like,
I'm
you got to
not-
go with him.
I'm not. What I'm saying to you is, to touch somebody.
He didn't touch him.
I know, but if you just invade the space and make them have to move out the way, it can be a foul because if he doesn't touch you, that's fine.
I wouldn't have brought.
If he
I wouldn't
doesn't
have brought
touch you,
Trent
it's going
on.
to be a foul. So he's pulled out the way, albeit he's caused him to fall over without touching him.
That's
Yeah, you're just
Trent's
in
on,
the
yeah.
move that a little bit because your pen's in it. That's it.
That's it. Trent's on for
Bradley, not yet.
Bradley. I'm telling you, most of the second half played in Liverpool's half. Hoof.
That was
Hoof.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Jordan, come on. Get it down and play. That is a hoof. That's all you've got, to be fair to him. Oh. We've drawn you into playing our type of game here, do you know what I mean? That was all we could do, really.
You don't want to see Trent for this last half an hour, don't you?
I know, but again,
You can make a record.
you know, just
Who's on
listen.
the left now, Harrison?
It doesn't
No, it's
matter.
not about off the ball. It's you don't want to see Trent if you jump Pickford.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to see Trent.
Oh, yeah, he's coming. Here he is.
Mr. Muppety.
Is he coming back from an injury? Is he?
Yeah.
He had a little bit of a knock.
You think he's only saying once? I think.
He's fit though, and he's been playing most of the season.
Don't foul. That's it.
Aye, done well there. Done very well there, Tarkowski lad. Very well.
Oh, easy.
Jones for McAllister or Szoboszlai.
But it won't be Gravs.
It's probably
Not going to be Gravison, no.
Surely it'll be Slobozai. Surely. It's usually like for like, doesn't it? Usually goes that way.
I know, but he hasn't had a great game tonight here.
Where's our subs?
Curtis
I
Jones.
don't think we've got any to come on. We've had obviously...
Curtis Jones is a ball carrier, so...
Yeah, possibly Alcaraz, but...
He looks like a decent little player.
It's interesting that he's blink first here. Slot, he's making the changes.
Well, it's right though. It's 60 minutes. It's not just that. We've been second best this half.
Yeah, they have Everton have definitely started the better.
Second, yeah. So he's right to blink first.
Jota on the bench?
Yeah. I'll bring Jota on me. Not just yet.
Johnny Eisinger there, can we? You have to explain to him there, lad, what's going on there. Like the farmers have been on the top of his corn patch there.
Looks like one of them pictures of Jesus on a toast, you see.
Go on, I don't mind this high press.
Second balls, come on. That's it.
When did he come on? Diaz?
Yeah, I know.
Still not.
Oh, look.
He's fucking here now.
He's fucked it up though.
Yeah, that's ours. To be fair, I'm surprised he hasn't brought that back for the
two
foul
fouls.
a little bit before on Diaz, yeah.
The two of them.
Look who it is though. Adrissa Gay
That
with
one.
his tights on. No, Jimmy Garner's
was a foul.
No, don't mind him. Adrissa Gay with his tights on missed the tackle, and obviously soft shite Harrison. Soft ollies.
What? Is he putting Trent up?
Gravenberg for Trent.
He's putting Trent in the quarterback.
Yeah, but Bradley's on a yellow. Surprised.
I'm
I
baffled.
didn't see that. Yeah, I'm surprised at that. That's a surprising decision. That with him on a yellow.
Bradley's even surprised. Look.
With Bradley being on a yellow.
Yeah. There you go.
He
You just mix the subs up, yeah.
So that's Curtis Jones, yeah.
He's put McAllister holding and he's just put Curtis Jones into
I thought it would have been a mad call to put Trent centre mid
So
there,
did I, yeah.
at 1-1 like.
Gravenberg off though is mad.
It's not as mad as the Trent centre mid role, but
Oh my god.
VAR.
Check it. Please check it.
Bayern 1-0.
1-0.
Elise.
Please check it.
VAR will go back.
well, the VAR's already checked it.
How do you know?
Could they check everything?
I'm saying it'll go back and check it though, wasn't it? Oh yeah.
They are checking. No, no, they will check it because.
See?
Oh, come on. That's not a handball.
He cupped it. Look.
That's not a handball. That's not a.
Pulls it out the way.
I know, yeah, but not a handball, is it?
Lad, he pulls the ball out the way.
Told you.
He pulls the ball out the way.
But you can't see the ball. The ball's bounced up in the middle. He's not pulling out the way on purpose.
Seen them giving at Anfield.
No, I haven't. Fucking hell.
Seen them giving at Anfield.
No, I've never seen them at Anfield ever. We've had Odegaard bounce
That's
the ball in the
basket.
box.
He's playing basketball there.
We've
Big
had Odegaard
Ibrahima
bounce the ball in the box. The ball's bounced up near him and it's hit his hand. It's not handball.
on his touch. On his touch. Can't let go.
Oh,
Well played, lad.
that was a stinker.
Oh, yeah. It's unlucky, you know. Good idea trying to turn him.
So he is the ball carrier now. But don't go back all the time. But he can't chew it too much with his back to goal. That's his problem. He has too many touches.
Curtis Jones.
Yeah.
You get that. Oh. Go on then. Go on then. Oh, God.
What are you doing, mate? Get your tights off.
Seen him off his line.
Oh, that's a foul. That's stupid. It is, yeah, it is. It's stupid. He was going absolutely nowhere.
He must have been booked within 30 seconds of getting on there, Jones.
Well done.
Oh,
His foot's on the ground.
According to you, that could be a red card, that, because you've lifted your toes up like
His
that.
foot's there, not there.
Well done.
Tell you what, it's bouncing in the old lady tonight.
This was it. This is why form's out the window. This is a 50-50 game tonight. And I'm surprised Everton was 6-1, 7-1.
Do you know what? I'm looking forward to this DVD. I'm looking forward to getting a copy of this for my next birthday or something.
I'll make you one.
The thing is, we've only got kids, haven't we? So we're going to, like...
Run out of steam soon.
You're thinking, like,
Who's
the
on the bench?
intensity, are we going to be able to keep that intensity up for
it's-
90?
Liverpool usually come at
That's what they're talking about there.
Get down on last 15.
Oh no, don't put them on.
Well, you've still got Jota and Nunes, haven't you? So you've still got...
I bring them both on.
You've still got a nuisance and a goal scorer there.
Important. Suppose my Diaz. Important.
Come on, the toffees.
For
And
I would put Nunes on.
honestly, he's just.
You know, when you look at the Everton crowd, it's predominantly white, isn't it? Very
Predominantly
rarely
white
see,
women.
which is predominantly white. Like even there, like looking like Liverpool's, I know, is a little bit more.
Multicultural.
Yeah, I know you got a lot more Norwegians and kind of Aryan
They're
looking
white.
in there, haven't you? And obviously the lads with the turbans on, there's a few turbanators in there. But like on the whole, like you look at Everton's crowd, it's just a very, very Anglo-Saxon crowd, isn't it?
I can't see this.
Yeah.
There's no one. Look at Liverpool's forwards. Nothing there.
Do you know the problem we've got is we're just getting spaced out again. Just keep them outside,
Get up.
Panel. The panel.
honestly.
Oh.
Diving.
The panel.
It's not diving. They're going over to slag them off for diving. Let's see.
Is that yes? Oh,
No
get up.
chance,
it's
man.
not a
You
foul.
fouled him.
I know
No
it's not a
chance.
foul.
It's like Farmer's ankle.
It's not a foul.
I can see VAR giving this to you.
No,
I've seen
you stupid
VAR,
lad.
honestly.
That's a pot.
Look at this.
You'll give it to you.
See VAR. I've seen VAR overturn
It's
these.
not gonna. He's just trying to buy a foul. He tried to put his foot there to buy a contact, and there was no contact.
No chance that's a pen. Lad.
There's no chance
No
it's a pen.
chance.
It's
Maybe even a yellow card for simulation there.
Yellow card for wearing them bleeding airbands in 2025. Were the airband in?
Do you know what? To be fair to Beto, he's had a right scrap with them two big meatheads at the back there.
He's just-
He hasn't made it easy for them after
No.
the first 10 minutes.
And to be fair, the first 10 minutes he didn't win. He didn't get a sniff, so he just thought, okay, you know, not much the first half, but the second half, he'd done 2 or 3, where he just stood and just leaned on them as they're jumping.
That's a great touch as well. Go on, big man.
next level.
He's another one who's benefited massively from a new lease of life under Moyes, because there was rumours he was on his way out the door in January at Everton. He
Yeah,
was
there
very
was,
close
yeah.
to going on loan somewhere.
That's what we didn't want.
Glad street end as well.
We didn't
Andy
want that.
Inchcliffe whipping it in here for big dunks to come crashing on the goalie.
Does that hero hands? Oh, when you wash
Not when you got the derby adrenaline flowing through your system.
So he wins the header,
Fair
but
got bodies in the box there. Lindstrom making a back stick.
we haven't got bodies up there.
Totally different scene to like a month ago.
Yeah.
Confidence in it. 3 wins.
Come on, go on. Jimmy, lad. This won't get past the first man.
God, you back on Brandweight?
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones on Brandweight.
Yeah, that's because you're half zonal, innit? You got the zone.
Smelly ball there.
Keep it alive. Chance. Yes!
No.
Blatant foul.
Oh, I'm not sure, you know.
Oh, he's offside.
I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure.
I'm not spot the offside. I thought it was a foul, not
I
offside.
thought it was a foul.
I put it offside.
I thought he was.
Let's see.
Foul, not offside. Oh, he's a mile off. He's a mile offside.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian's offside.
No, he's
Yes,
a
he's
mile
off.
off.
There's
No,
3 offside.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
It's not. Is it a foul? I don't think it's a foul, you know.
I don't think it's a foul.
I don't.
I think it's a foul. But it's a mile offside though. So it
He is
doesn't matter.
offside, yeah. Alright, you can relax now. Sophie, he is offside. Look, they're all squeezed out. Does it hit Kanate though?
Doesn't. No, he's.
Can it please hit Kanate? Nah, the three of them offside. By the way, it's a good finish.
3 yards out.
Thought we were in there, lads. Thought we were in there.
It's alright though, we're back on. We're making chances, we're opening them up.
Listen, we haven't been anywhere other than Liverpool's half for most of the action points of this.
We proved the kicks there when it went
The
in.
second half, definitely.
Mo hasn't scored yet though, so there's 2 at least.
He's assisted though.
He scored, hasn't he? Scored an assist.
Come on, lad. Nunes are coming on here and Gakpo. Jota and...
Gakpo's on.
Sorry, Jota.
Jota and Nunes. No.
Oh, Tsimikas.
Oh, God.
Third bubble, fucking tired.
Oh, he's taking Robbo off. He's on a yellow as well, isn't he? He is on a yellow. Who's Nunes for? Gakpo or Diaz?
I put Gakpo, Goff and Diaz on the left.
Gakpo or Diaz?
He's been quiet, Gakpo, hasn't
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Gakpo, yeah.
The changes.
I tell you what, he's
I
showing
had
that's his
Gakpo-
full
I
hand,
had
innit?
Gakpo on my
That
back
is full
builder.
hand. Is that 4 subs, 5 subs? Tsimikas, Trent.
No, it's 4 over 2, so we've got 1 sub left.
he? Yeah. Jota.
Jota.
Still not fit, is he?
Come on, where's our subs.
I don't think we've got Iring Boom to come on. Alcaraz, is he on the bench, Alcaraz? So there's a little bit of legs. He's played well tonight, O'Brien. Played really well. Yeah, both of them and Gakpo. Played really well, him. And it's mad how Dice never played him.
Yeah.
So he must have been a Kevin Felwell signing or a club signing him. Come on, Jack, give us something. Nope. Absolutely fucking zero again. Anything, Jack? That's a bad first touch. That'll do us. Just give it to the blue shirt.
I can say, mate.
Team, yeah. Just like that. Tile.
That?
Tile. Who bears was that?
What's that?
In case you lose your keys, you got a little app on your phone.
Oh, fine.
So if you lose your phone, you press that button, it finds your phone for you. If you lose your keys, you press a button on your phone, it finds your keys.
I've got one in my wallet as well. I lost it.
Go on, lad.
Oh, get up!
Thank you.
It was, you know. It was.
It was. Get him off.
Every time Evan get a free kick, it's never a free kick. Or there's not enough contact. It's a free kick.
Ah!
That's a foul. Watch. Come on. You saying that's not a foul?
It's a foul, just.
Exactly. Look at big baldy nugget there. Not you. Not about look at him kicking off, slamming the force. Be a yellow card that. Not in Feyenoord now. Pledged.
Looks a little nutsack.
Pledged.
This is a chance for us here. Come on, good delivery. Jimmy Garner, good delivery.
This is a chance, you know.
Come on, Jimbo.
Good Ali, love that.
Why are you letting him? He couldn't cross.
Two.
Oh.
Before he's one of them.
That's him again.
No,
Get him off.
He has chances, doesn't he? But he's.
no, no.
Do you know? Honestly, if I can, I'm going to defend him here. The ball to him is not to be a first time. When he fizzes the ball at him here, Taki, you need to take a touch. It's bobbling and it's not the right pace. He needs a touch. To be fair to is a Garner coming on the scene, he's almost saying, set that for me. So it goes out there, he sets it, and Garner coming in because the ball from Tarkowski weren't there to their first time. Tell you what, though.
I don't know what we're doing.
Do you know what? I'm happy with how Everton have been the last 10 minutes. Been a better side.
We need to keep the ball for about 5 minutes here just to settle
Don't
it.
get sucked into this. Don't just let them have it. That's it. Let them have it. These are the spots where you want to win it now. These kind of mid press, low block areas. Don't even bother with Van Dijk. You're not going to get it off him. These are the ones we need to start pressing this next action.
No ball, isn't it?
I still wouldn't take a draw now, though.
Still wouldn't.
No.
You've been second best, second half, really.
I know, yeah.
Is that arrogance, or
No,
you're going to have a spell in the second half and you fancy yourself to score in that spell?
We're going to have chances.
But I'm saying you fancy there's going to be a spell in the next 25 minutes where you get on top for 5 or 10
Not
and you'll take
necessarily
a
a
chance.
spell. More, we're going to have a couple
chance.
of clear-cut chances. Oh, I thought that had gone in.
I thought that was on the way.
Oh, like that! Yes! There he is! There he is! We're going to have a clear-cut fucking chance. Get in!
What did I say?
That's why I wouldn't take a draw. I wouldn't take a draw. Come on!
Yeah.
Come on!
Go ahead, pledge, Ed.
That's a blow. That we got to deal with that. How do we end up?
Jones is,
How do we end up conceding from that?
What? I you know what? I didn't even see.
How do we end up conceding
Big
from
Mo.
that?
Tapping the badge. Tapping the badge.
Tapping the badge.
Just do that for us.
Should have been dealt with.
You know what?
Should have been dealt with.
Flat on his feet. That's going in, by the way.
It's a great block from Bramford.
yeah.
I think it's the keeper's fault
No, it's not. It's just a great.
because the keeper should be shouting there. The keeper should be shouting there.
What is this stand?
That's going in from.
It's a
Jones,
great
that.
block from Bramford. To be fair to him on his right foot, it's a good finish from Salah.
Is that
That's going in.
That's going in, yeah.
Branthwaite's a great header, and that's a good finish from Salah on his kind of weaker side.
I told you Salah would score.
Right over there, Cass, you alright?
No, jammy, usual.
That's not jammy.
That's a Nottingham ball in from Diaz that should be getting dealt
I
with.
thought when he hit it, I was like, what are you doing?
I think it's the keeper's fault. Look, he does all this nonsense now, the
For
keeper.
not shouting for the first
Just shout, give your defender a bit
That's
of
why I wouldn't
information.
take a draw.
They're getting people from the Everton stadium in the mats.
It hasn't finished yet, lads.
That's not finished yet.
We've been the better side there up until that goal. Everton have been the
Yeah,
side more likely
yeah.
to score. You've had the Decore header, you've had the half shot from Decore that he slashed her.
Pen the pumper.
That's a terrible time to give away a goal like when you've played so well second half.
Come on, Beto.
Not his fault, he shouldn't be out there.
bottom.
Come on then, we've got to go and put it on them. Last 15, last 20 with stoppages, go and put it on them.
Can we have some subs, please?
We ain't got any.
Where's this Alcaraz play?
Who knows,
mid.
centre mid, but he's not gonna.
You may as well
He's come
throw
from.
on.
He's come from Argentina or Brazil, has
He
he?
could be a hero.
Flamengo. He was on loan at Southampton, I think, a couple of seasons ago.
He could be a hero. Bring him on.
He could be a hero, yeah, could be.
Comes on, he's getting through on for the bottom.
Well, but Everton, do you know what? Everton have played all right, you know. Everton have played all right.
We might take a 3-1.
I think Ndai coming off injured for us and ending up with
But I don't.
Harrison out there.
I disagree with that because I don't think Everton have been bad.
Yeah, they haven't, but also Harrison hasn't gone, like, he's ended up with loads of ball, where Ndai will be getting that, and he's done nothing with it. Just either gives it away or boots it into somebody or kicks it, like, in a pathetic way wide. Like, you've lost your best attacking player.
You're right,
Like,
but
we
I'm
don't
still saying it. I don't
create
think
much.
it. You're
Like,
right.
he's your best player. It's like you losing Salah.
Yeah,
You know,
again.
and he
but-
hasn't had his best game, but he's got a goal and an assist. Like, our best chance of creating anything is out of, the eye, if I'm honest. No one else has got that kind of creative quality in our group. Everyone else is a bit more hard work and a bit more industrious.
Oh, he's crap, you know, Costas.
Which what?
I've captained him for this double game. I've not triple captained him, like.
Name's Timikas.
Tsimikas. It's Greek. Si. Now the t turns into a s.
22 this season, Mo, yeah? Oh, yeah.
There he is. Told you. You just have to roll a dice with him.
Who's he took off?
He could be the next Timmy Cahill.
All right, that's interesting. Lindstrom's on the right. I don't mind this kid, this Irabungam. He's not bad at getting on the ball and breaking play up.
Scoreboard still 1-1 now. Get that changed, son.
With pleasure.
This is a bit of a robbery, this, if you win this.
Oh, well, listen, I'll have to put my mask over me fucking head and try to walk away with 3 points if we do.
Bad ball. It's a bad pass. It's a simple pass you got to complete.
To be fair, the line has been on your side the whole game.
I didn't
Score's
think I'd be
just been
sitting here
changed.
disappointed that Everton have played as well as they have, and Liverpool have created
Nothing.
virtually nothing really compared to what you normally do. And
But isn't that the sign of champions when you play bad? So it's not over yet, though. Let's not. There's still 15 minutes at least left.
Come on.
See when Trent's fucking doing stupid passes like that. Run at the cat.
oh, well played. Well played.
Well played, lad. What's that one too?
Well
It's
played.
fucking simple.
And then that.
I was out. It's gone out.
Well played, and then that.
Who was that?
Branthwaite looks like he's going to be a Muslim in the future.
2-0. Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
What's that? 49 minutes.
It's mad that Harry Kane wears sketches. He can't even say it.
Harry Kane, 2-0.
Well, he can, but you'll have a waterlogged pitch if he's on the pitch.
You got to wash every time you stood in front of Harry Kane when he says yeah, that must be something.
He has played well, Branthwaite.
Look at the Liverpool fans.
Been good tonight.
We're all from bloody Yorkshire.
Never gonna stop.
Are you going to final now? No.
FA Cup.
Definitely no.
I want to try and get a ticket, but
I've got
one of
my
my mates
tickets.
is bad at the physio.
Yeah.
Newcastle game.
Yeah. What you fancy?
I've spoke to one of the people at Newcastle to say I might go. Obviously, support my old team there. So I've got a couple of irons in the fire, but obviously the demand will be
I'm
nuts
going to
there.
get a little Airbnb in in Camden for 2 nights, me. Cheeky Airbnb. Because Sunday there's got it, yeah. Because Sunday there's a train strike on every Sunday till the 29th of May. So I'm going to go down on Saturday, come home the Monday.
You just got to be favourites for that, haven't you?
Yeah, I still think we rest a few players for the final, you know.
Shut up.
You're telling me Alisson's going to play?
Yeah.
Allison will not
Oh no,
play.
maybe not the keeper. Maybe not, because sometimes
I think he'll play.
Cup, you don't do it, do you?
I don't think he'll play Robbo. I don't think he'll play Alisson. I think he'll start Curtis Jones or Elliott and maybe rest Szoboszlai or
A
McAllister.
few of them being stalwarts all through the competition in terms of playing all the other rounds.
Yeah.
Well, he probably will, them, won't he?
Don't know about Darwin, like.
Oh.
Oh, what a ball. Oh, well defended, lad. Leave it to go out. Leave it to go out.
He's had a good game. Evans back line,
He's had a good one.
Tarkowski, Bramthwaite and O'Brien have played well. Apart from Tarky not getting a shout there, I think Pickford's got to give him a shout to not be fully stretching out there.
All right, Rio. Rio just creamed the kicks over that.
To be fair, it's a great knock from Trent as well. It would have been a good goal had he completed that pass.
That's why on the ball, Trent's the best player of the team, but off the ball, he's just not.
What are you doing?
Kicking the ball out of play.
Actually, we'll stop booing.
Go on. Boo them, boo them, boo them.
We just got to settle here, get back in the game. We were going all right until they conceded the goal. Just got to settle. There'll be a little twist in this. Everton will get a chance. We'll get a chance. That's a great pass. What we've got to do is just keep it 1 goal and hope we don't give anything stupid away from here on in. That's interesting. No yellow cards in the second half.
Right.
We might as well lose 3-1 as lose 2-1, so we might as well
No,
go for it at some
I don't
point.
think you go for it just yet. I think
No, I don't think we can, but we might as well. Oh God, it's a bad ball back.
But you play to Costas. He's offside as well. Nunes there.
What time's Endo coming on and getting buffed?
91.
You might as well get Endo sent off in the first 2 seconds.
Do you know what? I'll have to move for the
You're
piddle.
sitting back here, aren't you?
Time for a wee. That's all we do. That's what Slot does. Cool, calm. Don't give away stupid passes though.
Oh God, how have we gone from attacking to that? Sorry, that's me, that banging the table. Whenever I bang the table, it moves the mouse. Nunes has just ended up dribbling at somebody and then tackled him.
Honestly, this, oh my God, how are we doing it? Who's that there?
I hate to be an Everton fan.
But I think Everton have played all right tonight.
I know, but still.
I know it's a derby and it's a leveller, but I think Everton have played steady tonight. I don't think they've been... I've seen them play a lot worse than that. It'd be nice if we can get something to show for it, like...
What is the point? Yeah. Okay, come on, mate. He's just being
You know, the worst thing about it is, like, you're really good from winning positions now in terms of how you just kill games.
Yeah, and Slot does it. Just that's the difference between him and Klopp. That's the biggest one for me. What I've noticed. Winning positions, Klopp's always been heavy metal foot. He always 3-1, let's go for 4. Slot's just like, no, let's bring on Endo and kill the game. That's what he does. What I do, mate. What we do.
Why are you doing this?
Scottish, it's Australian. Must be
Look,
that
you
bad
stole
accent,
the way
mustn't
to run
I?
the clock down here. Like, the ref's got to get on with this and speed you up. Look, wasting time.
Yeah.
They've took like 20 seconds over a throw in here.
Great, innit?
Great.
Come on, Ritz. Start again. Come on.
Go back to the keeper here, watch.
No. Where?
You give up?
Back to the keeper, watch.
Are you sure about it?
We've gone here. Everton have gone at, like, there's no energy in the middle of the park.
This is the time you couldn't have conceded then because it's the bad time. Because if it was 1-1 now, your crowd get you the second wind. Now the crowd's dead. Listen.
Yeah. so tired there.
Like
Where they just
we're
boots it
literally-
up and then spoonies
we're literally resorting now to just
Trying to keep it
turning
2-1.
you and trying to make something happen, aren't we?
He's a monster, isn't he? He's just a monster. I reckon he could pick me up and bench press me. Start again. Just keep it and start again. No, don't do that.
Yes, do that.
No, get up. Oh, throw in.
It's Everton's throwing, no?
Yeah, I thought that would be a good goal kick.
Look at this. He's lying on the floor, is he, or is he up?
Come on, someone go down to get an injury. Ashley Young to win the game. Look at his look.
No one's spent less money than Everton in the last period because we've been financially hamstrung and we've absolutely pumped us tonight and somehow lost the game 2-1.
You need a little violin there.
Pumped us. You're spending
hear
gazillions
it?
every
You
season.
need a little violin.
Gazillions every season. We've had to sell all our best players.
And your best players just got injured.
And our best player in the midst of a bad bunch has booted the floor after getting fouled by Liverpool player. Go on, lad. Well played.
Oh shit!
And
Just
again,
foul him. You're not going to score from outside the box.
Not gonna score.
Absolute
I think he's got to pass that wide.
He's proper toenailed it to the
So bunging bung.
It's not his best strike. I think he's got to. He does ever so well, the core, right? Just gotta pass that wide and then try and get on the end of the cross.
It's his worst.
Oh, where you
Don't
going?
foul. Just
Where
don't
you going?
foul.
All right, that's good. It's ours, yeah. That's our throwing.
I thought
That
that was
comes
yours.
off
Yeah. I
Diaz.
thought that was yours.
That comes. You can see that come off Diaz. You see the ball deviate.
Take your time, top knot, son.
God, I need a good night, kid.
That's a look at it.
Oh, is he like staying
So I seen some balloons there in the crowd.
Indian?
I seen some balloons in the crowd then.
Oh, Indian. I see a balloon right now.
Good. That's a foul.
That's a foul, yeah. Oh, he's bringing Jota on. What's he doing?
For Diaz,
The Diaz.
trying to kill it off.
Diaz looks
Jo-
a bit leggy.
No,
Jota-
but I mean,
Jota's
I brought Endo
also-
on.
I know, but Jota's also. He's a goal threat, but he's also
A workhorse. He
grafter, and he
comes deep.
knows how to buy a foul and take the sting out of a game. It's a good sub. Diaz has been. I think Liverpool front three in all of them: Gakpo, Diaz, and Salah. I know Salah's got a goal and assist, but they've been below below the
Salah
par.
does that every week. He's he told you again. He's the worst best player.
Shut up!
He's got a goal and assist. And beat.
Get beat.
Got a goal
Can't
and
give it a
assist.
big one. We're getting beat.
We're beating guys.
And I'll pipe down you as well. No one's coming here to listen to you two rabbit on.
Eddie, I've carry on.
This shows how bad Everton's situation is when your two wingers,
Bring on
subs,
Ashley Old.
Jack Harrison and Ashley Young.
Well, you got a challenge for that.
If his name is Ashley Young, he must be young.
He's definitely
This
not.
way. Oh, how's he got that ball to Jota there?
The old goal.
You went 3-1 now. It's looking good for you.
I did say 3-1.
Oh! He got his little arms to that one, didn't he?
It would have been your score if he scored.
He got his little arms there.
It's not that. It's like you can catch that.
Yeah, he could caught that. That's
Allison catches that.
Pickford classic.
yeah.
Classic
He jumps. He just.
Pickford, yeah.
That's that
Like-
height.
He loves it.
It's not there. That's that
Just
height.
catch it there.
Yeah.
Bang.
He lives
Like,
He's gone. He's pushed it like you know
Honestly.
when I do it myself. You go, oh look, and bend your knees. You
Yeah,
bend,
what a
you,
save was made.
I should
Cameras.
jump when you bend your knees and you push.
Honestly, I'm looking at him going.
Just stand still and
That's
catch it.
Allison there. Allison catches that, and then you launch at a counter attack. As it is with defending a corner now, because Pickford wants to do the old camera saves. Honest to God, he's such an annoying goalie. Because he is. There's times where he saves you, and there's other times where you're like, just do the basics really well. And he does mad stuff.
But still, the bottom line, if you didn't have Pickford this season, you'd have been in a right load of trouble.
Yeah, listen, he's made a load of saves this year, but also he still makes loads of errors that lead to goals for the opposition. And he gets a load, because Everton have been so poor and had to defend.
Why did it stand there?
So poor. Don't know, these got wind or something here? Have
No.
you scored or something here?
Oh,
They
no,
give
no,
something
it's-
away?
I was just laughing at that with chance my phone's on there.
Oh, I thought you were laughing as if like you.
Will
have scored
Costas
a goal
become
there.
good if he cuts his hair? No.
Oh.
Will Costas become good if he cuts his hair?
If he had a fucking good
It-
8 hours kit.
Costas would be better if he cuts his legs off.
All right, don't mind that. Well played, lad. He's been good him tonight. Been
He
good
has,
him.
yeah, he's been,
Considering
he's
he's
been
playing out of
solid.
position at right back, he's been good.
Where does he play? What is he? Centre
He's a
half?
centre half, yeah, centre half. Obviously, he's doing a shift there. He's unlucky there, to be fair to him.
He's on backwards.
Did you see his interview this week about Lampard saying he didn't like Lampard? So
seen
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
On the overlap there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like this. They do like a few different versions.
He just said that it wasn't like, he don't think he was fair with me or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't speak well of him at all, did he?
How's he doing at Coventry?
Doing all right, Coventry. He's doing all right. He's had a good start, to be fair.
You've got to get someone on that second man.
He's done well in the end.
There's got to be, what, 3 minutes? 3 or 4 minutes max?
Must be at least 5. Be at least 5.
So there's been a few subs, hasn't there?
Szoboszlai doesn't stop running.
No, yeah.
To be fair, Liverpool, since he scored the goal, have worked hard to limit Everton here. To momentum shift.
I don't think
Still
Everton.
running
I don't
hard.
think Everton.
Good play. Come on then, let's have you.
Just take him out.
Go on. Come on, we'll have any of them free kicks, Michael. We'll have any of them free
You're not
kicks.
getting one of them.
No, imagine. Don't do it to them. Don't.
Don't do it.
Oh, that's a what's a foul?
That's a yellow card for diving in, isn't it? Really, if he hasn't given the foul.
How is that not a foul?
Fucking Michael Oliver, you know he's a fucking twat.
Stop swearing here, come on.
Sorry,
Potty mouth.
Like, I'm saying, if he's not a foul, he's got to book him, hasn't he?
It's a
Like,
foul.
Foul, it's such a foul.
wash his mouth out with soap. Yeah, it's got to be a yellow card if he doesn't give the free kick.
Michael Oliver, honestly.
Go on.
Go on,
lads.
go on.
Oh, don't.
This is where I turn. This is where I put the game on silent because I can't watch it.
That's a bad ball. You got to keep it in the mixer. You got to keep the ball alive there. You can't kick it out for a goal kick.
Man, he did,
You can't
he
boot
did
it
'cause
out
he's
for a goal
absolute dog
kick there.
shit.
You just leave
I wanna
it in
see
the
that foul on
area,
Salah.
put-
I usually so much when I do that, you know.
Michael Oliver.
Pull the good ball.
I'm not sure. I think he's close enough to make that
I
call.
want to see it.
I think he's close enough. As I say, if he's not giving a free kick, you got to book Salah for diving.
You could
haven't
see the way the Salah's legs went up as he's come into him. His legs have gone up. As you said before, Mouse, you don't have to touch him. to
Yeah,
give you a
yeah.
foul.
I honestly thought it was expecting it was going to be a
If he's
foul.
got to
and a
jump
yellow
out
card.
the way, you know.
I
it's-
thought it was going to be a foul and a yellow card. I was shocked when he didn't give it, but he's obviously got a good view. The
Come
ref,
on!
The ref was in a good position.
Are you spooning it up?
That's not a bad.
Not a bad ball, no.
Yeah, Trent's done incredibly well. That weren't a bad ball. That was tricky to defend that.
But I haven't known in the that's a foul.
Oh, right.
Give that
That is so...
Possibly.
I'll kick it back to the cat.
They haven't showed the replay of the Salah one.
Now they'll take 15 minutes.
It's Michael Oliver. You don't want to embarrass him, do they?
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's on 5, isn't it?
Salah man the match.
Salah's got to be on him, hasn't he? He's done nothing.
Anything.
Nothing.
Classic Mo, innit?
Classic Mo, the world's worst best player.
Literally. Never known a man to live up to that standard week by week.
Goal and assist, and you're like,
But he hasn't done it.
yeah, not much was there.
That's why when Curtis Jones got a load of shit saying I think Hazard was a better footballer, but you
Go
don't.
on.
Oh God,
Go
Trent.
Go on, big man.
Smack.
He's not getting there before VVD, is he?
Doesn't even try.
Well, why did he put it into Rosette?
Pass. He's not. He hasn't. Oh, well played. Here we go. Here we go. Make a name for yourself.
Wah wah wah.
You said this, didn't
You just said hit that from 45 yards out.
you? Hey, don't stop. Even right now.
But your dad said it's it.
Yeah, do you know what? It just opened up for him, didn't it? You know, it opened up. There's no pass to the middle. I know what Ashley Young's saying. Ashley Young's asking it for it wide there, which was
But
another
do you know what
option,
the worst part of all that? It's bought us a minute. It's bought us a minute at a time.
but, like, if you're in there in that position, you're thinking, aren't you? This is my chance. You know, just come on as sub. I can see Ashley Young's point, get it wide and see what
Yeah,
happens.
thanks for this evening, lads. Made me change from listening to Sanitize Sky Comms. Tell the kids they were the highlight.
But,
Go on, Darren.
I think that's. I was hoping for another chance, another something.
Ran to each other there. Oh, the
Oh,
ran to each
good
other.
God. Have they just tackled each other?
Yeah, they ran into each other.
Look at them on the floor like penguins on the floor.
Done.
Sure, we've got our time for this.
What happened there?
I think Jota's jinked through them, I think, and they just hit each other. Brandweight looks
To be
down.
fair, it must be a hell of a smack for them to stay down at this stage
He's
of the
hit
game.
both hit the head that, you know, there's going to be comedy. Let's clip this on Sky Sports.
If he'd have gone on and scored there, that'd have been like the ultimate nose rubbing. Yeah, the ref will stop it for that. Why aren't they showing you any replays tonight?
It'll be 96, won't it? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? That haircut's mental, though, isn't it? I can't say nothing about haircuts, like. Gotta keep your mouth shut on haircuts.
Ah, come on, lads.
Yeah, it's the replay. like sort of a cartoon sketch. You know, you just need to go boing.
You could do without that, like. Do without getting headbutted in the teeth. Come on, Moisey, lad. Pull a rabbit out the hat here. Last couple of minutes.
Say years ago, remember when Origi scored that last minute
Hit
one?
the bar.
Hit the bar and come down. So I took Ned the game with me in my lounge upstairs, and he sat next to me and we're going, fair result this, innit? You know, it's been a draw. It's, you know, it's one of them games, just fair result. 50 can't and turn around Origi. I've gone, yeah, Origi gonna turn around, Ned's gone. He just got up. Yeah.
Can't blame him. Especially when it's lucky like that. Just flex up, hits the bar. Another one. Whose fault was that? Soft lad? Pickford? Like, I know he gets a load of praise, but like, also, God's sake.
He looks at someone to shout at.
Realises, yeah.
He's like,
Oh no, yeah, it's only me.
that was me.
Good header. Nice away, yeah. That's a great header from the big fella there.
Perfect ball.
Good like that. Just get your body in now, you foul, yeah? There'll be another chance, surely we'll get another chance, half chance. Ah. Come on, where's our crowd getting it back in?
I think there's 30
Back
seconds
to
left.
Pickford.
There's 30. Yeah, there was 2 minutes left, so there's 30 seconds left.
Send it, wouldn't it?
He annoys me.
Half, that is it?
He annoys me with that. Referee. Come on. Like, it's just like, it's like Sunday
You're
League
throwing
footy,
it,
what
you're
we're trying
throwing
to
it
do,
down
innit?
Van Dijk's throat there.
We literally just keep trying to chip it over. Like, it is proper.
That's it now.
Proper Sunday League. There's your last chance, Youngie. Come on, bit of quality, lad.
Must be playing to 97.
Well, I can't watch this.
Take it down. Go on, get it in there. Wide. Why does he just kick it into people?
He's stupid.
Oh! Yeah! Get in there! Get in there, you beauty! Get in there! Get in there, you beauty! What a strike, man! Get in there! Up the toffees!
Toffees! Come on!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're on the pitch!
Told you to be a chance, the old lady. The flares are going off. We told you to be a chance. They're all on the pitch.
Yes!
VAR.
No
it's
chance.
Not.
Look at the fans. They're taking over.
Please make VAR.
No, it's not. It's not a foul. It's not a foul.
What? VAR's looking at it.
It's not a VAR.
Offside!
Who?
Is that the call, eh?
He's not offside. He's onside. Oh, what's going on here? Why? How is that?
Oh, he's offside.
He's not. He's on.
He is.
He's onside.
He's on, it's the angle.
Oh my god, I swear.
He's onside. I can see. Look, you don't even need lines there. He's onside.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I don't know, you know.
He is. Look at the lines. Look at it. Look where he is. Look at Van Dijk's side. Is it Van Dijk? He's onside. Forget about it.
That's close, that, you know.
Oh.
It's close, this. He looks off here.
That angle looks
That
Yeah,
angle
but that
looks
angle
off.
looks off, but he's not. Look, he's not off. Van Dijk's on.
He can be off by a half an
I'm telling you, he looks off that from that angle. From that angle. From the other angle he doesn't. From that angle he does.
He's not offside. I can see it. Look, he's onside.
How can you see
No,
that?
that's that angle looks off. You're right. That angle looks off. You're right.
Is Simicast playing him on? Is that what they're saying? Simicast is deeper.
Oh, he's not. It doesn't look. The other angle, he looks onside.
No, Simicast looks deeper. Simicast looks deeper. I know Van Dijk doesn't. From that angle, Van Dijk looks like he's slightly he's offside there. But I think it's Simicast who's playing him on from that angle.
I swear, I'm just gonna do
No, from there it looks onside to me there. If you look at the arch of the thing, Van Dijk's foot, he's onside.
Yeah, but it's Liverpool, isn't it?
No, it's
Do you know
not.
what I mean? So they'll help you out if they can.
Yeah, he's onside.
He's onside.
Why does it take this long?
They didn't need to this VR. I see
Hey,
the other
he
angle.
fucking should have blew up, by the way.
Wait,
Yeah, he's
John's
onside,
side.
green.
Come on!
Get in there!
Come on! So bloody
Now, don't have a foul now.
What a finish, by the
But
way.
look, they're looking for something.
It's not a foul. That's what they're looking for.
Foul up.
What are you looking for?
Penalty.
They're checking for the offside. It wasn't offside.
Hey, pushed him in the back.
That's not a foul. It's not a foul. It's not a foul.
It's
It's not a foul.
They're actually
That's
looking
not
for
a foul. They are looking for it. That's never. What a
What's
finish.
happened there?
By the way, what a strike. That's a goal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a goal.
Get in there! Get in there! Go on, Tarks.
You told Talkie to score as well, didn't you?
Said Tarky, didn't I, for the game? I didn't say it. Didn't have him in a 96-minute equaliser.
Shut up.
Get me a copy of the DVD. I can't wait for this DVD to come out.
Pitch invasion.
Don't make
Should have brought an Endo.
Should have brought on in though.
He always brings on Endo.
It's a shame it's not a winner because we've deserved it on the balance of play. We've been the better side.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Just keep it alive. Jack Harrison does his best again. Just boots it into defenders. That's just an up and under. Keep it alive. Good header. By the way, that's some strike from Tarkowski. That is some finish, by the way. Oh, Gladys Street End as well. First goal of the season. Gladys Street End on the half volley. 96 minute against Liverpool and you're the skipper.
97th minute.
10, Everton.
Good point for Liverpool, I think. I think it's a good point in the scheme of things. Because you've been below par today. You haven't been at it.
Take that.
Should have been more. We were better side there tonight.
We take that. No, we take
Better
that.
side there
We take
tonight.
one down.
We were the better side there tonight. Oh, we are. Oi, oi.
Come on, then smack him.
Oi, oi. Oh, we are. It's gone off. Oh, we are.
Come on, then.
Oh, shot. The Liverpool fans are throwing all bottles.
Come on, then better way some lad there, but little muppet.
What's happened here? What's going on here?
Decore and Jones.
This is so funny. It's what's going on here? She's in fists.
Oh, we are. There's fans on the pitch and heavy in there. Oh, no, it's not fans. It's the support staff. Thought it was the fans there.
Watch someone go over there and shoot him. Yeah, you probably little weirdo.
What's going on here?
Can I be like that?
I don't think they realise, do they, that there's 37,000 Evertonians and about 2,000 Liverpoolians in that stadium. Like, no matter how, like you don't really want to kick off in the away. It's all right if you're at home.
He's Everton's 90-year-old manager.
You can't argue that we've deserved something out of the game. But let's be honest here. You can't argue. You can't say you should have won. You deserve to win.
Not even speaking.
Listen, as derbies go though, that's got to be one of the best ones for a while. Lad.
No, lad, that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's happened here then?
Come on.
Who's he grassing on here? Liverpool coach.
Oh, it's a red. He's got a red out.
He's booking Decore for something.
The Corey's had a yellow.
I know he's going to get a sent off here.
It doesn't matter though, it's fucking in the game. It doesn't matter.
Curtis Jones had a yellow as well. So if they were having it, they both got a red.
Not
Got
nice no
red.
more.
Oh yeah. So has
Both of
Jones
them
been
got
sent off?
Both of them,
Yeah.
Van Dijk's laughing at him.
No, Decore's laughing, saying, "Do you think I give a bollocks about getting sent off?" Look,
Someone's a bird.
Go on. Hey, go
word to Corey. I'll slap his head.
Hey, if I was Virgil, I would say, go away.
Slut off.
Go away with it. Please,
Oh yeah,
with your tights on.
a few cracks in the Red Empire here. Look.
They're not happy.
What's gone on here to kick this off though? I
You
don't know.
didn't see it, was that? Was off
Yeah,
camera
they haven't
shot,
showed
wasn't
you,
it?
have they?
You know what? I would get his hold and just rip them off.
Yeah, well, you'd probably get yourself sent off for doing that, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't.
Well,
The
listen,
hold wouldn't
listen.
be there.
What a finish.
Yeah.
That's got to be the greatest sign in history.
Oh, he's gone to the Liverpool fans. All right, fair enough.
Love it, Jonesy, lad. Fucking...
Oh yeah, though.
Hey, the proper had it there.
Yeah, but fair enough for Jones. Like he's gone to, Decore's gone to the Liverpool fans. Fair enough for Jones.
I
But
honestly couldn't give a flying fuck at the minute about anything.
fair enough, Jones has gone to protect Decore having a pop at them, which you can see.
Hey, he shall go like that, yeah? Hey, now is he shall go and I see the corner.
Let's be serious here, though.
Corey was just
All
going
right,
like that.
let's be.
To the Liverpool fans.
All right.
Yeah, he goes like that.
All right, pipe down,
16.
pipe down, pipe down, pipe down. Now you can go and sit over there now because you can go on the couch. We have to be. It's still kicking off here as they're going down the tunnel. Go and sit on the couch. Go and sit on the couch. We have to be honest here and admit that Everton deserved at least a point out of that game
Probably,
on the balance of play.
I'd probably, but I mean, I'm just like, I don't even want to watch this. Get off you, an ugly man. It's not even like we've dropped 2 points.
It'll feel like a win for Everton because of the.
Feel like?
Well, it'll feel like a win because we've scored a late equaliser. On the balance of play, you can't begrudge us a point. You can't say
I'm not
you've
begrudging you
deserved
the
3
points.
points there.
Just saying that 97th minute goal.
But if you look at the balance of the amount of chances created in the second half, Liverpool had one which he scored from and nothing else. Everton had Decore's header, Decore's snapshot, and obviously the goal that they scored where they've just kept it alive. Put bodies in the box. Don't forget you've had Bramthwaite, O'Brien going to challenge for the ball in the 97th minute, 96th minute, and Tarkowski, the other centre half, slamming it on the volley into the top corner. Like, you'd have to give Everton some credit for the fact that they've kept pushing and tried to get back in the game and obviously got the just rewards.
I just can't even speak.
I mean, that's if you're Tarky, you just grabbed your own little bit of history there with that. Gladys Street end on the volley, roof of the net.
Oh, that'll be a mural on the wall in the new gaff there somewhere. That snatching a point against Liverpool the 96th.
Well, it wasn't quite snatching a point because we were on the balance of play. We were at least worth a point, if not worth more. We were much the better side, and we lost our best player after 20 odd minutes through injury. You've got to be absolutely delighted if you're Evertonian there with the nature of the equaliser, but also you've got to be slightly disappointed because that was a Liverpool side on performance today when the front three don't function that you can beat. Like, that's your strongest team there, and you've been second best to Everton there, and we've got loads of improvements in us.
Yeah, but again, you're saying it as if this was a different game. This was the last game at Woodison. This the last derby there, so it's there's a lot more riding on this than your standard derby.
Look at the atmosphere in there. Look at it. Listen to it.
Should be singing Liverpool songs and
Oh, I feel sick.
should be singing Liverpool songs.
Exactly. Even Jack Yelker's saying there, you would have been devastated to come on and explain how they lost. How they lost. Obviously, Jack Yelker.
We've been there, done that with them kind of shots.
But again, you know, he's sitting there watching the game, going, you know what, Liverpool haven't played that well tonight. Liverpool don't really deserve to win this game on the balance of play. Yet they've taken the chances, but you know, they haven't been the champions elect that everyone thought was just going to roll into town. You know, 3-1s and 3-0s. You were talking 3-0 before. You were saying Everton were going to score at Goodison Park. That's how confident you was.
Yeah, it was, and I don't think we played well at all.
And again, if you'd have won the game there, it's a robbery really based on how you've performed. Because you know, name me a Liverpool player tonight, you go, you know what, he had a fucking good game. He's played well. It's none. Go through the team and every single player in the Liverpool side, you go, know what, he can play a bit better. He hasn't done much.
Canate done all right.
Whereas Everton, you go, O'Brien had a fantastic game.
Branthwaite.
Tahi played well. Branthwaite played well. I thought the lads in the middle of the park, I thought the Corey, you know, he scuffed a few chances, but he scrapped around.
Beto
Thought he played well. Beto worked his tripe out against, you know, two big one-on-one machines in Konate and Van Dijk. And I don't think even the most biased Liverpool fan, which obviously most of you are, can begrudge Everton a point there. Everton deserved that. You didn't deserve to come to Goodison tonight and beat us in the last derby at Goodison.
No, I don't think we did, but that's not the point.
So if you played really well tonight and we robbed that, I can see you being gutted, right? And obviously the state of play, you've had the 3 points there and you're a couple of minutes away from seeing the job through. But also when you wake up in the morning, you'll think, do you know what, on our quest to win a title, we've played poorly, way below par, and we've got lucky against Everton there. You know, won't feel like that because you were 2-1 up in stoppage time, but you've got lucky in terms of your overall level of performance across the 97 minutes wasn't a performance for the victory.
But again, still, all
good
that
sides, yeah, do that, win the championship. You're still 7 points clear with the same amount of games played now. That. You know, if you drop the title from here, then you've had the calamitous collapse. It's a hell of a finish. I thought he was going to give that as offside because from that angle he does look like it's offside.
The other angle he looked on, so I wasn't.
And again, I said to you, it was the last derby at Goodison. There was going to be a twist in the tail. I said we're going to get a chance. There's going to be, and that, by the way, that's only an half chance. That's not an easy chance. That could easily end up in orbit over the Gladys Street in the schools. Like that's not an easy chance. That's fell to Tahi there. It's a hell of a finish, and fitting of Everton deservedly getting a point at the Gladys Street end in the last game of the season. Look at Arnie there. What's he crying for? He's moaning at the fourth official. Must have been for the foul on Konate.
That was when he scored.
Look at that though. You just don't get that at Anfield. Don't get scenes like that at Anfield where the fans are running on the pitch like that anymore.
Oh, you got docked 3 points for it.
What a game.
Look at it.
Good game to cover.
Yeah, every screenshot's just full of women.
It's a lot more inclusive of women at the game now. There's no problem with that. Hey, you don't see them getting that passionate about Everton women's team. I think there's palpable relief in the stadium that we haven't lost that last game. Look.
I did say
and then we've had women commentators and pundits on saying it's not a safe space for women at football grounds. It doesn't look like that on the TV. Well deserved. Exactly, McManaman, Evertonian, but obviously Liverpool player. And he's right there. Everton were much a better team in the second half. You can't deny that.
And no one's denied it. I don't think anyone has.
Liverpool's only venture into the Everton box really accumulated in Tahi slashing at a clearance, which led to the chance for Liverpool. Oi, sit down. You can just relax your phone. You've got 15 minutes. Find your phone. You can't begrudge, as I say, Everton.
Again, you're missing.
You get your own luck by keeping pushing.
I'm not begrudging.
Going.
I think it would have been a robbery, but it's the manner of the goal that the minute we conceded. There was 5 minutes at the time. We conceded the 97th minute. So you know, it's just the manner of the goal and how it come about. That's just killed. If that had happened in the 85th minute or something, I wouldn't feel as bad. I'd be like, fucking hell, you know what? This is what it is. It was Everton deserved the point then, but it was just the 97th minute equalizer.
God.
The only saving grace is it wasn't a winner.
If you don't deserve something, you can't be feeling aggrieved if it doesn't materialise for you. So if you're sitting there going, do you know what? We've played well up until the 95th minute. You actually didn't play well at all over the course of the previous 95 minutes, 96 minutes, whatever, to justify winning the game. You're actually played to a level where if Everton had been a last minute winner, you couldn't have begrudged Everton that because they were the better team, slightly the better team in the first half, and definitely the better team in the second half.
But there's your moment at Goodison anyway. That's your moment. That 97th minute goal.
That's on the DVD.
That's on the that's going on a mural somewhere in around fucking around County Road. That's somewhere.
That's
Liverpool's on the big side of a house. That's going on the side of a house on County Road somewhere. That
nice
watch.
one.
They're going to paint over Paddy the Baddie for Tarkowski, putting it in the top bin for the draw against Liverpool. That's what they're going to do.
Listen, all we have to think here is 41 wins for Everton at Goodison, 41 wins for Liverpool, and 38 draws now. So if you'd have won that game there, if you'd have seen that out, you'd have had more victories at Goodison Park than Everton.
Is there a God? Is there a God?
No, is the fuck.
But we're unsure because he never let you win. If there was the devil, you'd Satan. Liverpool would have won that because he's obviously.
That's what I mean.
So we're still agnostic, aren't we? We don't know whether there was, because I believe he's given Everton something there. It's hard to put the rocket in past Alisson.
Even as a Liverpool fan saying this, VAR were looking for something to not give that goal.
100% they were. Yeah, 100%. But the other thing is with VARs, we've seen from it not being used in the FA Cup with the Man United goal against Leicester, for instance. We all moan about it. I was talking to Harry Finlay yesterday, saying from a betting man's perspective, it's more likely to get the correct outcome than it is like to have a balls up like the Harry Maguire goal. At least with VAR there, they've checked the offside, it was tight. Looked at, from a couple of angles, it could have been. Thankfully, it was onside. And then they've also checked the contact on, Canate charging in, which it wasn't a foul. But also, we got to the correct decision, because if that goal would have been chalked off, it would have been a travesty. So VAR, no matter what we say about it, actually, as long as it was long-winded, took a little bit of the emotion out of that period.
But people saying in the chat here that fella next to you needs a bit of a hug.
Well, unfortunately for him, he knows when the dust settles and he gets up in the morning and has his cornflakes, he'll accept that. On the balance of play, Everton totally deserved the point, if not more.
What do you say to that now? What do you say to that now?
I said before, if it was the 85th minute and he scored, I'd be like, do you know what? Everton played the better team. Second half, definitely the better team. And I just think, a point of fair result. But it's the manner of the goal. The 97-minute last kick of the game, top bin, off a fucking volley, off fucking the fella who, the last person on the pitch you think could do it. And it stinks that Jagielka goal years ago again. I was sick for days after that. And it's going to be the same again. Even though I don't think it matters to the league. I think we're still going to win the league.
All right, so objectively, we just looked at it. If we look at shots on target, chances created, etc. Everton I haven't even seen it, but I know Everton will have had more goal attempts, more shots on target than Liverpool.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I think they will have as well. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying it's the man of the 97th minute equaliser in a, and it only came about because two Everton players ran into each other.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 98 minutes, so they played 3 extra minutes, and it's because two Everton players ran into each other and headbutted each other.
Well, the ref played the allotted amount of extra time, which was 5 minutes. Obviously, a couple of minutes were eaten away while they got treatment. Head injuries, what do you want to do? Just leave them on the ground. And a Premier League directive and a Football League directive is if anybody has a clash of heads or a head injury, that you'd have to stop the game for it. So you can't moan about that. Also, as I said, the most important thing here is it's not like this. It's been a smash and grab and you go, they haven't deserved anything, have nicked the draw. It's a smash and grab for the state of play, the last kick of the game.
That's my point.
But we fully deserved on the balance of definitely the second half.
Yeah, not arguing against it.
And also the full game in terms of first half. I think we had 5 shots, 3 on target. Liverpool had 3 shots, 1 on target. Second half, Everton were more adventurous and more comfortable against us than I thought. When you're considering we lost Lamine Ndiaye in the first half, who's your main creative output, and you're putting on Jack Harrison, who for me is works hard but is severely inferior in terms of quality. And we haven't got the subs to come off the bench like you had. You just went through your full repertoire there. Nunes on, Jota on, Jones on, Trent on. Who's the other sub you made?
Jones, Trent, Jota.
There's 5 subs you used and you didn't use 4.
Oh no, we did. We used 5, didn't we?
Simicast,
yeah.
And Everton, obviously, because we haven't got that quality on the bench and we haven't got that depth in the squad, we're not in the same boat. So you're having lads who have having to play.
But this is a game you have to look at in isolation. Again, I said that starts the game. This is not... Everything goes out the window. Everything else is just noise. This is Everton not wanting to lose the last game, the last derby, Goodison, and the crowd played the part. But I think they got Everton for all the dominance in the... Not dominance, but all the best chances...
It must have been dominance because you've said
dominance. For all the best chances in the game for everything they had, they still snatched it.
Yeah, of course, because it's a 97th minute equaliser, right? So you're obviously snatching a draw because, you're seconds away from the whistle being blown.
I only missed the Gakpo goal from
But again,
if
you walk in here and you look at the game in terms of you come and sit in here as a neutral, you're saying, Everton look like the top of the table side. Liverpool didn't look like champions-elect on that performance. It was a below par Liverpool performance tonight.
It was below par, but also Everton looked like a team who were playing the last derby at Goodison Big Jan. Everton looked like a team who were playing the last derby at Goodison Park. That's what Everton looked like today. So especially that second half. Whatever Moyes said to them, whatever Moyes said in at half time, it worked. Oh, gives a hug, Ozzy. Gives a hug. Fuck off.
And Slot's been sent off, there.
Has he?
Yeah.
He deserves it if you're doing all that stuff.
What did Slot do?
He misses Wolves.
I know, he's sent off.
Running on the pitch, trying to have a bit of aggro with the Everton players.
It was pledged yet.
Slot was.
He's obviously ran on the pitch, hasn't he? That's
Wolves,
what he must have been sent off. Unless it's for what he said to the fourth official. Because when the goal went in, he kind of turned around and went back towards the fourth.
Shut up, Matthew Plum. Oh, I can't believe that.
Michael Oliver, by the way.
I'm a bit split. I'm a bit split here because I'm a bit disappointed we've drawn the game because we were the better side.
97
No,
minutes.
obviously I'm happy with the late goal, but if we'd have lost that game, I was like, as I said before the game, we had to play slightly above what
Slightly, you were well above your par there.
Slightly above the quality of players we had on the pitch, and you had to be
way below par, and that's what happened tonight.
But also for us to win, which we were in a position to do, like we probably never be as comfortable. When Liverpool side's meant to be the best team in the world, which is what you keep telling us.
Yeah, we are.
You can't have had a more comfortable game against the best team in the world than what Everton had here, because that's as
again, but you missed
that's
the
as
point.
poor as I've seen Liverpool play with the ball. Yeah. And you have to give us credit.
But what I'm saying, this is a game in isolation. This isn't a normal game. This isn't a normal derby. This is different.
Even extra.
This has got a bit more about. This got a bit more. It's different. It's the most
so
important.
How did you think you were going to play below par and win?
I didn't think we were going to play below par. I thought we were going to play better than we did and win the game, and we never played better. We were well below par. I didn't expect us to play like that.
Honestly, I think you'll look back on this when the dust settles and you'll say, do you know what, we were below par. I know you're disappointed that you haven't won the game, but I think you'll accept it was a fair point. You put your 7 points clear now on level games of
24.
Is it Arsenal second?
Arsenal 7. Yeah. Arsenal
second on 50. Use 57, Arsenal 50.
Yeah.
So if someone says to you, listen, you're going to be middle of February, you're just going to navigate it to here, the last derby at Goodison, and you're going to have a 7-point lead in the table with 14 to go, you'd fucking snap their hands off for it. Let's be honest.
At the start of the season.
Still in Europe and in a League Cup final. All right, disappointments are going out in the FA Cup at the weekend. But if you'd have said, this is the state of play, if you could have lost one of those games, would you rather lost tonight against Everton at Goodison, or would you rather lost Sunday
plus the
against
fact that City is 16 points behind. It's not
City ain't coming back. It's
that's
Liverpool
what I'm saying.
Like,
but if it was
if Forest do something,
if it was City in Arsenal's position, I'd be
you could see
way
them
more scared.
Winning 40.
But I'm saying, City.
What's Arsenal's next 4? I think
Leicester.
City
Away.
No,
they'll beat them.
West Ham at home.
They'll beat them.
Yeah.
Forest away.
Tough.
United away.
It could be a sticky one, that.
United is fucking awful.
I still think, listen, Liverpool, it's a ridiculous collapse from here, even with dropping 2 points tonight, because it's 2 points dropped based on the lateness of the goal.
It is a ridiculous collapse.
We play Arsenal the third to last game of the season.
So you might have a 9-point lead by the time you've played them. Do you know what I mean? It might, even if they win, it might mean anything.
That's a 6-pointer, that though.
They've got to. I know, but they've got to make sure.
They've got to make sure they win every game by then.
No, they've got to make sure that they've got some kind of pressure on you, so that
to
game
be fair,
is a
game. The mean.
Have you heard about
Havertz? It's still at Anfield.
Havertz is out for the season.
I think that's a fucking good thing for them.
I said that. I said that.
But obviously it compounds the fact that Gabriel Jesus has got injured.
He's injured. Saka's still injured.
Yeah.
They've got no fucking front line.
Saka's back in training this week. I've seen him doing some stuff in
he's not coming back.
What?
Saka's back training.
I don't know whether he's back with the group, but I'm saying Saka's back training.
So what's their front line now?
Well, Raheem Sterling might get a look in.
Fucking hell.
Trossard.
Martinelli. Trossard in the 9.
Trossard, Martinelli, Raheem Sterling.
Nwaneri.
You're telling me
he's actually sharp him.
1 year.
They're not going to put a challenge against us. No, Jesus, Havertz and Saka. They're not going to put a run like City in.
I don't see it. I'm open as a neutral. I'm open for the title race to go, because I think every neutral wanted to go down to, you know, the big games against each other, or certainly the last embers of the season. Obviously, because you're pot inclined, you want it done and dusted as quick as possible with as least stress as possible. Yeah. But I'm saying most neutrals out there want it to go down to the last embers. You know, big moments in big games, whether that's Liverpool v Arsenal, 3 games out from the end of the season. We're open. Everyone in the country will be open that there's something at stake in that game, because you want to see the best teams go head to head with something in. Something in the ether.
What you're saying is right, but you're talking to the wrong person over it.
No, I know yous don't. Of course, you want to.
If I'm sitting here and I'm not pot inclined, as you said, I'd agree with you. You want your Aguero moments. You want your Liverpool City moments. The last game of the season where they've got to score 3 against Aston Villa and they fucking do in 10 minutes. You know, games like that. You want.
But even when City have been competing with Arsenal for the title last couple of years.
Martinelli injured as well. Is that what someone just said there?
When Liverpool and Arsenal have been competing for the title in the last few years, surely even then you want it to go down to the big stakes right at the end, just to see what it's about. When it's finished 5 games out from the season and everyone's just kind of jostling for, minor honours, it's not as exciting to watch. So, from my perspective, I thought if Liverpool win tonight, you're 9 points clear, gives you a
big cushion.
Big cushion. I think 7 points clear is still a nice cushion to have. I think anyone swapping.
What's the goal difference now? We're on the 1 point.
It must be worth another point. Your goal difference.
Oh no, we just left. We haven't left yet. We're offline.
No, it's not. It's just the camera. That camera just died. We're back. What did you say?
What's the goal difference?
On us and Arsenal.
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna have to do some maths. Yeah. Arsenal have got plus 27.
Yeah.
We've got plus 35.
Yeah, so that point's massive. That point's like
8 goals.
That point is like a win.
That's not a lot of goals. I was saying that they've got
8 goals and the strikers are all out.
It's a big swing.
It's 2 4-0s in it, but like I can't see. I can't. Honestly, I can't see how you just mess it up from here. Like, it's got to be a mad collapse that nobody sees coming. I just can't see it. Everyone's fit. It's not like you've got an injury crisis. I'd be very, very surprised should Liverpool slip up from here. As I say, I don't feel tonight is a fit. Plymouth was a hurdle. PSV was a hurdle. You make account for that because you go, well, we were rotating anyway. We weren't really bothered about the competition in terms of the end of the Champions League because we'd already qualified. But you still get that experience of losing. Winning's a habit that you want to pick up and keep.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Losing can also be, and you've seen, I think, it was the Tottenham manager had a great result at Manchester City, and then, the Man United manager had a great result against Manchester City, and then rotated for the cup game against Tottenham, lost 4-3, and then they just got on a slippery slope. Now, I'm not comparing this Liverpool team with it. Why I'm using that is an example of having momentum in football, and through rotation, giving it away in terms of the lads who come in have been chomping at the bit and then end up not performing. So then their confidence goes down a bit. But in the midst of their confidence going down, them not getting the results of Plymouth or PSV, it then hawks a lot more pressure on the starting 11. Yeah. And then if you get an injury to anyone in the starting 11, all of a sudden it's like...
Yeah.
It just creates anxiety where... If you can keep that balance right in your squad, you don't have that and you end up coasting to...
And there's also the knock-on mental effect of losing a game in that manner. I mean, if a player, if they'd lost the game in the 80th, not losing the game, if they'd lost the 2 points in the 85th minute, say, they're still playing. They go back in the session and go, listen, lads, that was the tough one to take, but at the mid, there's a big scrap at the end. Slot gets sent off. Everyone just kicking off. Liverpool players are listening, loads of snake's belly right now. And it's only a draw against the team or probably...
Well, it feels like you've lost the game if you can see that later.
That's my point. So even though it was only a draw away at Goodison, which is always tough to go, no matter... It feels like a massive loss because of the manner of the draw. So that can have a knock-on effect on Sunday's game for us or Saturday whenever we play
No,
Wolves.
it will do in the next 24, 48 hours because the emotion attached to it. But I actually think once Liverpool get back into the training ground and the dust settles on it and the manager and the players go through and the coaches go through the game, I think they'll sit there and go, do you know what? We were way below par in many, many regards, right across the team, right across, the performance tonight. And actually, we still should have won the game. We were seconds away from winning the game. And when we look at it in the cold light today, in terms of going to win a title over the 38-game period, a point at Goodison will, because of the late nature, feel like a body blow. But actually, I think once the dust settles on it, if we're sitting here in May talking and you're lifting the Premier League trophy, you'll sit there and go, do you know what? We'd have probably taken a point before. You speak to most rational Liverpool fans today. I know you want to win, but I think if you said, do you know what? We get a point and we go 7 points clear with 14 to go. I think you've got to take that.
I would have took that today.
I know you wouldn't have. But if forget the state of play and the goals. If I'd have said to you, this is how Liverpool are going to play today. So if we get the stats up here, what was Everton? Cass, No. What was the shots on target and Liverpool shots on target?
We had 4. You had 3 on target. Check that before. Cause did you say you thought Everton had more?
Yeah.
Everton had more shots.
No, but it was 4-3 on target.
Yeah, 4-3, yeah.
On target.
Yeah, but
shots.
You
Shots.
had 10. We had 6.
Well, right. So there's not many games where teams will have more shots than Liverpool.
You got sent off for us.
Slot.
No, Jones as well.
Slot and Curtis.
Oh, Jones got sent
2
off
yellows though, so it's only a 1 gamer.
For Jones, yeah.
Both of them and Decore.
But Slot's are straight better teams.
Usually 1 game, innit?
Yeah, is that what it is for the managers?
Yeah, it's 1 game.
I think so, yeah.
It's not violent conduct, is it?
No, I think he's had to go with the 4th official. It looks like the 4th official blew him up afterwards, and then the refs gone and done him.
God, we've got a dirty run.
We've got a horrible run.
After Wolves. Wolves are home. All right.
Villa, City, Newcastle.
Villa away, City away, Newcastle at home.
Is that in the league or the cup?
The league.
Or the league.
What, did you play Newcastle before at home before you played them in the cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16th of March the cup is.
So if you're smart there and you're Newcastle, you should really get stuck into a few players, shouldn't you? Take the red cards in the league. Break a few bones.
Is it the league? It's the cup after the league. It's the. Oh, is my dad phoning me? It's the cup after the league.
Yeah. We played them in the cup first.
Do you answer my dad saying you're live on YouTube in Australia?
He'd be crying. I think he might start crying.
Answer them. Hello. You're live on YouTube, so don't swear.
Sorry.
I'm only messing. Oh no, at least that was audible. Did you watch it?
I got it for the second half, didn't I?
Oh, that was the worst half.
Yeah.
Everton deserved that.
We played well first half, I believe.
We played all right. I was just saying, it's the man at that 97th minute. It was just, I was sick. I just don't.
I know we're clutching at straws, but it was a foul.
No, we're a foul. No, I don't think it was a foul. I know. You know what? Do you know what? I agree.
See how biased they are.
No.
See how biased they are.
What it was. What it was, he's been given them a couple of times that game, so we didn't give it. So he was inconsistent in his fouls, I think, for me, Michael Oliver there. There was a few fouls he gave for that.
It doesn't matter, a foul is a foul. Just because you didn't get one, there was a foul, doesn't mean you shouldn't have to give another one.
But it was just stupid to be in that position anyway. It was stupid to get in that position anyway.
You can keep fucking watching it. You watch it as long as you fucking want. It still won't be a fucking foul. Up the toffees. Up the toffees.
Just won the European Cup.
You wanted to
well, we would have done if you had behaved yourselves in Europe. With that team in the 80s.
Yeah, he was there, yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, well, we would have done.
Fault. No, watch it back on YouTube now. It goes nuts and I'm just sick. I'm just sat on the table sick. But yeah.
It's a fair result. It's a fair result. You didn't deserve any more than a point. I don't even think you deserved the point.
I don't care if it was a fair result. That's my point. I don't care. I think it was gutting it how we lost it. That's my point.
Well, unfortunately for you didn't play well enough. I hope Virgil comes out and says it.
Don't play well.
I know. I said the form was out the window today, especially last game at Goodison. Form's out the window.
And what's her name to Corey? What was he doing in front of
Oh,
him?
he's a tit, proper tit. But you know what? Fair play to Jones for going over to him. I can't believe Slot's been sent off.
I don't know. I think what he wanted to do was just to shake his hand. He done it. What is it? Donald Trump shaking. He wasn't happy with it or something.
What, did he pull his hand or something, did he? She pulled back all of his hand and he shook his hand.
Oh, has he? Yeah.
So he's been sent off for that, yeah, brilliant.
What word saying here?
What's the name of the Curtis Jones? At least Moyes come up and said he wasn't happy with the Corey what he done.
Yeah, it was stupid, but I mean, nah. Oh well.
Emotion in it.
I know.
Emotion.
Anyway, I'll let you go.
What I would say is that
Go on.
1 point better off 7 points. Yeah.
7 points, but there's 8. We got an 8 goal difference, 8 plus goal difference on Arsenal. So that's it's like a win.
Yeah, and Havertz is not out, isn't he? Injured for us, which is good.
I know, but you're waking up in that sunshine where it's freezing here. It's just like 2 degrees.
You know what? I've actually got it's like 20. What is it? About 24 degrees.
Oh, it's cold, is it? Yeah. Oh, I feel for you.
It was only 6 o'clock.
I've just seen it. While you watch the replay there, someone threw a bottle and it's Pickford right in the face. Do you see that?
See, I said, yeah, that's what I said. Fans throwing bottles again. Yeah,
someone threw a bottle and
yeah.
it's Pickford right in the face. Watch that back.
Yeah.
Right, go on then, I'll let you go.
Can't hear him.
See you later. Ta-ra.
It's Cambo's old man. He's in
Perth in Australia.
Australia, phoning up there with the
Down
rose. I see even the rose-tinted glasses travel that far down south. He's complaining for a free kick in the build-up. Even as biased as Cambo is, he had to say, no, it's not a free kick there. He was adamant watching the replays.
No, but what he's saying,
can't hear him.
Oh yeah, is what it is.
We have to take a point and move on.
on.
I think Verge is happy with it.
Great captain. Right, it's 10:05.
That's it. Should we call it a night? Because I'm fucking sick.
I am
He's going
to skip all the way back home tonight, and I think I'll get the Spirit of the Blues on in the car for our pen.
No, I'll drop pen off.
But yeah, look, great ending to the game. Pity a better version of Liverpool didn't turn up, because I think
If a better version turned up, you're getting beat 4-0.
Well, it was your strongest starting 11.
I know, but I'm saying that if we had played to our strengths.
So that's not our strongest team.
But Everton overperformed. Everton overperformed.
Listen, that's not, you have to accept that is not our strongest team, and especially with Iliman Diaye getting injured early in the game, we've lost one of our most creative players during the course of it. All right, yous have got pretty much your strongest team there, barring Trent for Bradley, and in the end, you end up with Trent on the pitch, and we've bettered yous in pretty much every department tonight. You can't. Salah gets man of the match. Salah gets person of the match, right? Scores a goal and creates a goal, but pretty much was anonymous for most of the game. Gakpo, who's been brilliant for Liverpool in big games this season,
Paul today.
Anonymous.
Diaz, I forgot he was playing first half.
Diaz, a couple of little cameos, but so you can't. Your front three haven't fired on all cylinders. I thought your midfield worked hard, but without getting a massive foothold in the
I
game.
don't think we're going to sweat on tonight. That's the problem. I don't think there was a fight in the middle of the park to win. I don't think we done. I think the core, as you said.
Well, for me, Liverpool showed more scrapping at the end to protect the fan base than they did during the course. Everton the second half came out after it, wasn't it?
Look.
Right, come on, wrap it up.
So we're just going to wrap it up here with, to be fair, Everton get 3 on the scene pretty quickly.
Watch Pickford, you get bingoed, watch. Oh.
So Curtis Jones, gone. So what happened? I want to see what Slot does to get sent off. Yeah, he's got to book the core for going to the opposition fans, so that had to be a red.
I didn't see Slot.
Well, that's us going to wrap up. We're going to skip back, skip around the city for the next couple of hours.
I'll make you the DVD for you.
Wait for that DVD to come out. That'll be released in
next tomorrow.
Everton 2 in Liverpool 1.
That mural's going up. Yeah.
But look, I think you can't be grudges as bitter as you are against the blue side, and I know how much you can alter reality to fit your red agenda, but you can't begrudge a point at the old lady. You didn't deserve to beat us in the last derby at Goodison on that performance.
I don't think we deserved to beat you, but it's the manner we got beat. It just killed me.
You didn't get beat, you drew.
There's no game next Monday. But
right.
There's Champions League, City Madrid.
Yeah, that's
I'll do a City Madrid one, yeah.
Next Wednesday, a week
next
today.
Wednesday, week today. So we're going to back on City Madrid next Wednesday.
So look, thanks for joining us. Cheers for the lads
for
coming. Obviously, Everton and Liverpool Junior. And in the end, I think a fair result. Although I think the Everton fans out there will be a bit disappointed we haven't gone and won that. 5 more minutes.